Do the thing. I'm on my phone.
Do what thing?
I could probably do it. I think we're live. Are we live? Let me know if we're live on YouTube. I believe we are live. I bet. Hello and welcome to Davy's Dark Tournament, the show where we get you all to hop into our Discord's voice channel and debate hypothetical matchups in the One Piece verse. You know the vibes, who you got, what diff, and why. My name is 𝘠𝐵, that's Larry, and this is that One Piece Talk. I hope you're all having an amazing Wednesday evening as we have our new and exciting DDT for you guys. It's continuing our first ever cross-universe tournament. One Piece characters will be facing off against Naruto characters in this Big Three mix match. Now, I know I just said tournament, but we won't be having a traditional tournament bracket. We will be having a selection of matchups that we think will be pretty interesting to discuss. Given that these are two very different series with two very different power scales and dynamics, we will be adding some parameters to account for in these matchups. One, this DDT will have versus equalization, meaning that chakra and 𝗏𝐻𝐾 will work in similar ways. These two systems will not gain any abilities that the others have. Like chakra will not be able to knock out opponents straight up like Conqueror's 𝗏𝐾 does. Although they do not gain the abilities of the other power system, they will work in tandem. For example, Genjutsu will be able to work against a 𝗏𝐾 user. But if you deem the 𝗏𝐾 user to be strong enough, have strong enough 𝗏𝐾, a Conqueror, good enough observation, etc., if you believe that they can break out of that Genjutsu using 𝗏𝐾, then you can argue that point. 𝗏𝐾s can be affected by chakra-based attacks, and complete submersion in water jutsus will work like seawater in the One Piece verse. 2. We will be using Shippuden versions of each of these characters, mostly because I don't want to argue or debate any Boruto conversations. I haven't seen it, and I just don't even read the series. I don't care for it. And in general, just where the power levels are, I think it's fine at Shippuden level. 3, no Edo Tensei or undead characters of Naruto characters. So we will not be debating we will only be debating the apex of these characters as they were when they were alive. So Madara's Edo Tensei version, where has unlimited chakra and unlimited stamina and can regenerate. That version of him and that version of other Edo characters will not be the ones that we are debating. Just the apex of what they were as they were characters when they were alive. And 4, please, please, please be as impartial as possible. Being that this is indeed a One Piece and server and YouTube channel, we ask that folks who haven't seen at least a decent chunk of Naruto do not participate in this DDT, not to give OP characters an unfair advantage. All right, I'm excited. Larry's working on his apartment here, but I know he's excited about today. I know we got JT and 𝗏𝐻𝐿. What's up, guys? How y'all feeling today?
Feeling good, man.
Feeling great. Fantastic.
All right. I know
better than JT.
Huh?
Okay.
Don't matter, bro.
I couldn't hear you.
Just say that shit again.
I said I'm feeling better than
Yo,
JT.
language, JT. Jesus.
Oh, I forgot. My fault on that.
Jesus. This one, we gotta screen. We gotta screen our staffing promotions better. As y'all can see, JT is here with me, with 𝗏𝐻𝐿. He has been promoted to staff recently, so congrats to JT. You see the Lucci PFP. Ironic because Lucci is fighting in our first matchup. Is going to be Rob Lucci versus Sakura from Naruto. We did get a $2 super chat from Takeem. It says, "Doesn't Sakura summon Naruto during the pain arc?" Laughing. Is that just what she was crying out for? I don't think that counts.
It's a meme.
I don't think that counts as a summoning. Right. I think this should be pretty interesting. I'm excited. For those of you that are new, to join the conversation, all you got to do is click the link in the description of this video and join the entrance to the den on Discord. We ask that you remain muted at all times until you are called upon, and no cursing. You hear that, JT? This is a family-friendly stream. We will also be crowning another MVP of the DDT for the week, at the end of the show where we post a link to a survey that allows you to vote on who you thought made the best arguments this go-round. The winner will receive the title of DDT MVP in the Discord for 1 week. Shout out to Larry, who's won, I want to say, 5 of the last 7, something like that. Yeah, something crazy. I got to dethrone Larry, man. He's been dominating the DDT MVP for a while. See if we get a new champ this week. Each debater will have 1 minute to present their argument for who they believe will win each match. We are looking to keep rebuttals to a minimum, y'all. I have to say this every week. Rebuttals to a minimum. Everyone will get their chance to speak, and we will collect the votes from each debater. So please be cognizant of the time and respectful of your peers. Finally, before we get started, y'all, we have at least one last request. Please do not spoil anything. We know debates can get heated, and new chapter leaks or info might help sway the debate to your side. We do not care. Any spoiling in the YouTube chat, inside this voice channel, or any other channel on our Discord besides the designated spoiler channels will result in an instant ban. Zero tolerance policy for spoilers. You have been warned. JT, other mods, staff, do the thing. All right? Now, we did get a couple more super chats. Another $2 from JT. JT, you're right here. You can speak, bro. It says, tell JT to watch his mouth. Stupid, man. Appreciate it. And another 2.8 from King SSD. It says, how to participate. I just went over that. But again, guys, the link to the description that allows you to join the Discord is in the bio of the description of this video. And if you click the link, you can jump right into the entrance to the den, and we'll wait till we drag you guys up in groups to participate in the DDT. Again, please remain muted until you are called upon once you're dragged up. And we have another special guest, the other beautiful mod, 𝗍𝐼. How's it going, 𝗍𝐼?
Hello. Yeah, give me a second. Yeah, I'm sorry I'm a bit late. But yes, I cannot wait for this DDT as well. And Yuki's here. Y'all can see him, but
Awesome. But all right. I think, Larry, you have anything you want to say before we get started? All right. Let's get into it. Our first matchup of the day will be Sakura versus Lucci. JT or 𝗍𝐼, please drag up however many of you people we can in the... It don't be working on my laptop, bro. You know that. I can try.
I'm gonna keep it a stack. I can't do that.
I'm gonna try. They don't let you like group drag, bro. JT, just do me a favor. Keep track of the people that I've brought up. Probably shouldn't have dragged all these people at once.
All right.
Terrible idea, Seth.
Yeah,
Terrible
this is a
idea.
bad idea. But we got everybody in here at once.
Hey,
What's going on, Seb? What's going
Wow.
on?
Great
that's a
idea.
lot of people.
Listen,
Except
man.
Barnes.
Is it
Left Barnes in there.
Barnes be alright?
Seb, you look like you just came from a wedding.
A wedding? I have a Knicks jacket on. I have a Knicks jacket on. What wedding are we talking about?
Don't
He meant
disrespect
funeral
Seb's
for the
drip.
next
Don't
season.
disrespect it. Don't disrespect the drip.
God damn.
Appreciate that, Barnes.
My man said,
What's up, y'all? I see Jarhead, Karma, Reborn, AO, Let's Go, Bomb, Bulldozer, Conal, Koger, Crow, Diamond, Fresh, King Kai, Necro, Mugiwara, Ichimi, McDonald's, Manny, Ron, Shake That Hole, and Shin. Did we really lose? Did we really lose Barnes? Dang. My bad, Barnes.
Barnes, my boy.
Yeah, he's chilling in there.
Yeah. Sorry, Barnes.
nah, Shake That Hole is crazy. That's a crazy name.
I feel like it's crazy that we just have Barnes out here, bro.
A beautiful
I'm
name.
about to drop like half of y'all. I'm sorry. I feel bad. I do. He's just dolo in there by himself. That's crazy. All right.
You can get him back up. Just
I'll
make
drop
everyone
for
turn
him.
their camera off.
I'll drop for him if you want me to. I'll drop for him. If you want me, like, I can drop for him.
Ime, I didn't disable your cam. How did I do that?
You did.
How
On
did I
the
do
YouTube, I
that?
can see it.
How? Oh snap! I did. My fault. My
Seb don't know what he doing. Man.
Listen, y'all know the tech side ain't my strong suit. All right. But yeah, I'm gonna drop some of y'all so y'all can chill with Barnes, bro. I feel bad about Barnes. So
All right.
some of y'all getting dropped. It's really just gonna be the first couple names.
I'll go.
Hey Seb, drop me.
All right,
drop me.
I'll go too. You drop me too. Drop me too.
Who is that?
Necro, drop
Moogie,
Necro.
brother. Drop Moogie.
All right.
Hell
Y'all
no,
stressing
don't drop
Seb out,
me.
bro.
Y'all
Just let him
doing
drop.
too
Necro.
much.
Drop Necro.
All right.
Look
Who
at
else
Seb.
trying to get dropped?
You know how to drop people too, Seb.
I'm learning.
Man,
I'm
open up
learning.
the
Seb's
world,
sweating
Seb.
right now, bro.
It's warm in here. I might have to take the jacket off.
Gotta put tech support on that resume now.
My man just got off his shift, man.
I actually did. But I hope y'all are having an amazing Wednesday. As you know, we will be having the first matchup is Sakura versus Lucci. And you know, I just go in order of who I see first, and that is Ime, whose camera is now not disabled.
Oh wait. What is the matchup? Oh my god, I didn't prepare.
It's
Wait,
Sakura versus Lucci. I can go back to you if you want.
Oh damn, this is really hard. Ugh,
I can skip
oh
you
my
if you want.
god. Yes, skip me a bit because like I honestly didn't think about it.
All right. We'll skip He-Man for now. Right, Barnes. It's been a minute, bro. And I thought we moved Barnes. What happened? How'd he get in here? We moved the whole. We moved an entire group of people down so you wouldn't be Dolo, and you're back in here somehow.
What have I done to you? Like,
All talking that
still right
bullshit.
about the whole cake thing?
Oh, maybe I am.
What's
up, Barnes?
What's up, Barnes?
What's up, Larry?
But
All right, man.
Barnes, you might not know, you know what I mean, the vibes because you've been away for a while. But who you got?
Yeah, I don't know the rules, but I feel like I tried to find them. They're not on Discord.
There's no rules, bro. DDT is a lawless place.
It's just Lucci. It's Lucci versus Sakura?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go Lucci just because Sakura doesn't have a great track record. So, and I don't really understand the 100 healings, so I'm gonna just go Lucci. That's it. Mid diff.
Say mid diff?
Yeah, mid diff. Oh wait, is this end of War Arc Sakura?
It's so the end of Shippuden in general.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's the same.
The same to you. Doesn't
It
matter.
didn't really work. What's the slug gonna do? It's
I am struggling here. Still messing up, Larry. How do I get this thank you thing? How to remove something?
Larry like Young Thug.
What?
Larry Young Thug and Seb Dirt.
Oh my god, yeah, the meme. I know what you're talking about.
I gotta be like, yo, oh my god.
I had to throw that meme out there.
Pretty accurate, I'm not gonna lie.
You stupid, I just realized what you were talking about.
Technology's not great, bro. Larry's struggling too. He couldn't find it. All right. Appreciate the take, Barnes. We did get another super chat, $2 from Ryan Simmons. It just shows balloons, so it's his first super chat. That's not your brother, is it?
Oh yeah, that's my youngest brother.
Yeah. How far is he now?
I believe he's in South Carolina.
I was saying, how far is he in the series, bro?
Oh, I don't know. He said he had a hard time finding out. Like he has a hard time remembering all the characters' names.
What's wrong with you, bro? Shout out to Ryan, bro. We did get another 2 for Ryan. It says Larry the Chad. Yo, listen, I wish I had a little brother. Our brothers don't support me like that. As y'all can see, the twins ain't here. But all right, we will move on. Thank you for the 2 or the 4, Ryan. We'll move on to JT.
So it's Lucci versus Sakura?
Yeah.
To be honest. Oh, wait, we're not scaling Boruto, right?
No.
Then I don't remember too much about Sakura, so I can be swayed. But I think that Lucci basically surpasses her in every other category of the game. Speed, battle IQ, everything else. Sakura is a support character. I don't care about her 100 healings. It only boosts her durability. Lucci can get away from her, dodge her, whatever. He's an intelligent person, and he's not gonna be worried about that kind of stuff. She can't catch up with him. She can't hit him. And I'm gonna say, yeah, I'll go Lucci low to mid diff.
All right. Appreciate the take, JT. Low to mid sounds crazy. I'm not gonna lie. That's a wild take, JT.
That's wild.
But we will move on to Karma. What's up, Karma?
Yo. Dude, what I'm hearing is absolute. I can't believe what I'm hearing right now. I got Sakura high to extreme diff. 100 healings by itself. She's regenerating majority of the attacks Lucci's putting on her. People fail to realize that during the war, like, she was at a point, quote unquote, keeping up with Naruto and Sasuke, like doing her part. You can't take that away from her. Raw strength, she's got that 100%. I got Sakura high to extreme diff.
Yo, you gotta chill, Karma, keeping up with Naruto and Sasuke. I know I ain't finished the series, but come on, bro.
Dude,
you don't even believe that, bro.
She was trained by one of the legendary Sannin.
Pathological liar.
But Jiraiya didn't even want to take on Tsunade.
That's real.
Wow.
Real. You know what? Let me not be biased.
She was trained.
Don't be saying stuff like she was keeping. It's a meme for a reason.
Or
Okay?
that Jiraiya didn't want to take her on. Come on.
He knew he'd get slammed. He knew.
All right. Appreciate the take, Karma. Sakura is on the board. Hime, are you ready?
Yeah. So this is really hard because I was reading a bit about her like healing thing, and like she's quite literally immortal. Like she's actually like quite literally immortal, y'all. So like if we take into account that means that she just have to like wear Lucci out, and she would win just off like durability. Like she would win off of time because he would like, you know, he wouldn't be able to keep up like with all the healings. But like when it comes to, I would say to speed, Lucci gets it. But otherwise, unfortunately, just because of that healing thing, like bro, she's gonna be the last thing up. I'm sorry, I have Sakura, but like high diff. I'm gonna give her high diff.
All right. Girl
Y'all can
power.
research it, guys.
Girl power. Appreciate the take, Hime, and the quick little research you did in the break time. Shin, I see you're on camera. Do you want to go now, or do you still want to wait?
No, I'm reading right now.
All right, cool.
I'm reading.
We'll move on to Bombastic. What's up, Bomb?
Hello, it's me, the unloved son of the DDT, but alright. Just to Hime, or Karma, just saying, any man or woman would tremble before Tsunade, just saying, if you know what I mean. But the thing is, Lucci was able to keep up and somewhat beat a base Luffy. I'm using beat in a loose term here. You can argue with me on that, but he was able to beat a post-Wano base Luffy. And Gear 5 was overkill. I'm not saying Gear 4, he wouldn't pass any of those gears, but Sakura, of what I know, she has pretty good regeneration, but it can't last for the whole fight. And I will say she can punch harder than Lucci, but if you just think about it, she's just a very endurant punching bag who can punch back. In any other category, Lucci has it.
Oh, that's time.
I'm going to give my diff. I'm going to say it's high to extreme. Even though she's just a punching bag who can punch back. But just because of that, she can land a good hit.
Wait, high to extreme for who?
For Lucci.
Okay. All right.
Wait, Seb, I got a quick question.
What's up?
just because I have no idea about, I may have forgot, but isn't Sakura's, healing jutsu, doesn't it, isn't it limited? Like, isn't it limited duration and it like takes up
Yes.
to her lifespan?
Yes.
Okay, because I just didn't know. Because when Hime had said like she was gonna use that, I felt like she was saying that it was gonna use like the whole time. I didn't know if that was the case or not.
Remember what Madara did to Tsunade? Cut her in half.
Yeah, all right, cool. I was just making sure.
But she healed instantly.
Listen, y'all.
was
This
fine.
is sounding like a lot of rebuttaling
Them slugs
Right-
kept
right
her
now.
body together.
sounding like a lot of rebuttals.
My bad.
Okay,
Quiet.
appreciate the take. We'll move on to Konal.
Yes, boys. I would say it's going to be Lucci mid-diff because we've known Lucci. Well, we've seen pictures and flashbacks of him when he was a kid, just ripping people's bodies apart. And last time I checked, Sakura's healing jutsu doesn't repair ripped body parts. So I think he's just going to rip her limbs apart and just rip her head off and just kill her that way.
Alright. Appreciate the take. What you said? Mid diff?
Yeah, mid.
Okay. Appreciate the take, Konal. We'll move on to Crazy Koger. How's it going, Crazy?
What's up, Seb? How you doing?
I'm good, bro. A little tired.
I got Sakura high to extreme. You gotta keep in mind she got that summoning that's gonna increase her healing. She has 100 healings. She has all these resistances. Unless I'm mistaken, we haven't seen a lot of like good piercing feats from Lucci. I might be wrong. So he's not gonna cut her in half. He's not gonna rip her in half. She's fast. She was able to react to the 10 tails. She was able to blitz Kaguya. You don't have to agree with me right now. Go look at it. You know I'm right. I got, like I said, Sakura extreme high.
All right. Appreciate the take, Koger. We'll move on to Crow. What's up, Crow? And where are you at in Yu Yu Hakusho, man? You need to give me an update.
Did you come back to me? I'm still thinking.
Okay. Right. We'll move on to Diamond Life. What's up, Diamond?
Yo, what's good, Larry? What's good, Seb?
Chilling, man.
I'm gonna give it a Sakura high diff because like the 100 healing jutsu does run out. So we only seen it run out on Tsunade because she uses it to make herself look younger. And she also ran out when Pain attacked the Leaf Village because she was healing every like citizen in the entire Leaf Village. And Tsunade's aide, I forgot her name, but even she said that like her control for the healing jutsu is stronger than Tsunade's herself. And like she's really strong. She's like the female version of Garp. I'm pretty sure she could make battle sticks for punching bag. And JT like said a good point that Lucci has like every advantage over her besides like strength. I feel like since like the verse compatibility, like Sakura like uses Sakura to enhance her fist.
That's time.
Sakura hide it.
All right. Appreciate the take, y'all. All right. We'll move on to Fresh Straw Hat 07. What's up, Fresh? Fresh, you there? I saw you jump off mute, but I can't hear you. Drag and drops. Look at me. Fresh, you there?
Yeah.
All right, cool. We can hear you now, man. What's up?
Hey, man. How are you?
I am good.
So, what's some? It's Sakura versus Rob Lucci, right?
Correct.
Okay, so I got Sakura mid diff. She has strength right after the time skip that was equal, if not surpassing Tsunade herself. And she got stabbed right through the abdomen, closer to where her organs are, her vital organs by Madara Uchiha, and she still proceeded to punch him to the point where he actually had to get one of his invisible clones to block the attack, because otherwise he was going to get rocked in his face. Rob Lucci doesn't have any strength feats for me to feel obligated to vote for him going against Sakura, especially since he lost to Luffy that had no knowledge of hockey nor any type of usage of hockey. So I'm gonna go with Sakura mid diff.
Well, Fresh, we are using post-skip Lucci that we see now. I don't know if that changes things for you. Yeah.
Oh, well, still. I'm
Yeah.
still going to go with Sakura.
Oh, all good. All good. And is this your first DDT? I was trying to remember the name.
Yes. This is my first DDT. I listened to all of them, though.
Awesome. Well, I appreciate you being here.
Yeah, man. I appreciate you guys.
All right, we will move on to 𝐷𝐼𝐻. What's up, Mick? Mick, you there? Mick going once.
Oh. Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. What's going on, man?
Hey, how's it going, everybody? Sorry about that. Okay, so for this one, we're looking at a battle of attrition here. Y'all are really downplaying the 100 healings, but it is instant. It's not like like she gets cut and then it takes time. It's like instant regeneration. So the question is who runs out of stamina first, Lucci or Sakura? What we've seen from Lucci, it's okay, but we haven't seen him get a dub over anyone significant. Whether you like it or not, Sakura did punch I forget her name just because the ending. All right, high to extreme diff for Sakura.
All right, appreciate the take, 𝐷𝐼𝐻. And with that, Sakura has taken the lead back. It is now 5-4 in favor of Sakura Haruto. We'll move on to Manny. What's up, Manny?
Yo, so just to confirm, you said it's current Lucci?
It's current Lucci versus end of Naruto Shippuden Sakura. So
yeah, I got Lucci. Mainly because I feel like now Lucci coming back is way smarter than he was in his lobby. Like I feel like if they're fighting, he's definitely gonna know the difference in her strength instantly when she uses one of his seals, and plus it doesn't last long at all. Yeah, it's good, but it doesn't last. It's kind of like Gear 5. It's good while he's using it, but when it runs out, it takes an extreme toll on their body. And Lucci's faster than her. I feel like he's faster. He's definitely gonna know that this doesn't come free. It's definitely gonna take a toll. I feel like he's a little bit more experienced. He's better at fighting. And he also has, he's awakened his devil fruit in his pocket. He just has more experience. I wouldn't say that he's stronger. The raw strength, Sakura got it, but when it comes a one-on-one fight, I feel like he's just gonna be better. I got him beating Sakura high to extreme.
All right, appreciate the take, Manny. We will move on to Ron. What's up, Ron?
What's up, Seb? Can you come back to me? I'm still doing some research too.
We ain't got much time, bro.
Oh man!
It's
all right.
No, I'll come back to you, but
okay, all right, for sure. Thank you.
We move on to Shake That Hole.
Good evening, everyone. Don't need any research because I haven't even watched Naruto Shippuden, Kaguya, Great Ninja War since 2016. But even with that being said, I don't recall Sakura blitzing Kaguya. I think that's false. Even if Sakura blitzed Kaguya, don't we have to keep in mind that it was a 3v1, Naruto and Sasuke was there, so I'm pretty sure they were taking most of Kaguya's attention. With that being said, Tsunade did even do that to Madara. I don't think she blitzed Madara, and I don't think Tsunade can even stand in front of Madara, even though it was a 4v1 against Madara. Madara was owning them, and he cut Tsunade in half, and it was just the slugs that kept her alive. He could have finished her off, but no, he had bigger fish to fry, as in Naruto and the QB and whatnot. Lucci does have piercing damage because he did pierce Luffy, I believe. I'm not sure. I believe he did. And even though they're different, even though Madara and Kaido are different, I think Lucci can stand in front of Kaido.
That's time.
My bad.
Okay, bro. Who you got? It sounds like you got Lucci.
I'm taking Lucci high diff. It is a battle of attrition, but high diff, I believe he'll pull it out because he's a leopard, bloodlust. Yeah.
All right. Appreciate the take, Shake. This is a close one so far. All right. We'll move on to who did I skip earlier? I know I skipped Crow. I know I skipped Ron. All right, I'll go back to you, Crow.
I think I'm gonna give it to Sakura.
Okay.
She can heal with the slugs, and she has 100 healings. She also tanked a stab from 10 Tails Madara. Also, she fought Kaguya as well. She is essentially immortal, so yeah, I think she's gonna win mid-diff. Also, I watched like 75 episodes of Yu Yu Hakusho. Kurama is my favorite.
Knew Kurama was gonna be his favorite character, bro. Kurama's also
I want to say
my
Kurama's
favorite
my favorite too, by the way.
Whole lot of gangs. Kurama gang all day.
There's no 𝐴 club. What the heck?
He
Listen,
ain't
man.
over here, man.
Listen.
What you mean?
Oh, let's go.
It goes.
Kurama's just cooler.
It's
He
Kurama,
sucks.
then
I mean, he
Yusuke,
doesn't
then
suck.
Hiei, then like
Big Kuwabara.
I don't like
somebody.
the only
No,
popular
Kuwabara's
Dang,
second, bro.
Hiei.
Some
Kuwabara's
random,
second. It's
some
𝐴
random
then
character.
Kuwabara.
Probably
Kuwabara's the
Sakura.
glue.
Kuwabara is really lame.
And then
watch your
Genkai.
mouth. Don't
Whoa,
smack-
whoa, that's some Kuwabara slander, okay?
But I'm fine with the Kuwabara slander. I am.
I got Killer Bee.
Wow.
But appreciate the take,
Freshest
bro.
haircut in the game. We can't be hating on Kubar like that.
I've seen it done, but Takamura's is better. All right. We will move on to Ron. What's up, Ron? Are you
What's
ready?
up, Seb? Yeah, no, I'm ready. I got Sakura. It's gonna be high to extreme diff. Like 100 healings, and I think she's gonna be able to push Rob Lucci all the way to Awaken, and then she's gonna be able to outlast the Awakening, and then he's just gonna get beat to a pulp. So yeah, I definitely have Sakura. It could go a different way, but I have Sakura high to extreme.
All right. Appreciate the take, Ron. Sakura with the lead again. So it's close, back and forth. We will go to Larry. What's up, El?
Sakura can just start off the jump summoning. That summoning also provides her with healing. Also, she can do the substitution jutsu. So Rob Lucci can think he murked her, and then she could just punch him in the. We know those punches go super hard, and then she could go into the healing factor if she ever needs to. Also, she's adept at genjutsu, one of her specialties. Even though she doesn't use it, she can do it. And what else? While the summoning is out, and while she's like running after him and trying to punch him and murk him and do all those other things, I mean, she could also throw like shuriken and kunai and those bombs to like get away from him, which calls him to be like, okay, where is this summoning now I have to worry about? And also, is she the right person I'm attacking? There's a lot of things he would have to worry about in order to just not get punched by her. So I would say if he could get past the slug and get past the 100 healings and his awakening doesn't just run out, I think Sakura got it. I would say out of respect, it's extreme diff. But I got Sakura.
Appreciate take, El. Sakura with her
Seb has
biggest
a
lead.
devious. Seb has such a devious look.
Do I?
Can I ask Larry a question?
Keeping rebuttals to a minimum, Shake, but go ahead.
Larry, just real quick. So are you saying that Sakura can 1v1 every zone in One Piece, excluding Luffy?
I don't think he said all that.
I know.
I ain't never heard of that.
I didn't hear that from that.
I'm just asking. Do you think that, excluding Luffy and Kaido, can Sakura solo every zone in One Piece?
Shake, you mean like basic zones, or you like? Because every zone is like Kaido and like there's mythicals out here.
You put in Lucci
all
everyone
types of zones, excluding Luffy and excluding Kaido, all zones, mythical or regular, all zones excluding those two, Kaido and Luffy. Can Sakura 1v1 all of them? Because I'm getting that energy. That's what I'm thinking from what I heard Larry say.
No, I just don't think. I don't think Lucci can beat King. I don't think he could beat Marco. Of course not Kaido. Of course not Lucci. Not a lot of mythicals. Can't beat Sengoku. These are like
Yamato exists.
Yeah,
bro.
Yamato
There's a lot of
exists. I don't think she.
Okay, I like that.
Shake made a huge leap.
I rest my I was reaching like I was guarding Allen Iverson. My bad. I'm gonna sit down.
Right. Appreciate the take, Larry. We'll move on to Shin. It's on you, bro. It's time. I hope you got your research done. You got 1 minute.
One?
Yes. You don't get extra time.
I'm gonna tell you when it started. Let me click on the tab. Google Docs. Click. All right. So basically, I only did research on Sakura because I know about Lucci. We all read One Piece. I'm not finna do research on somebody I know. So I was looking it up. All the stuff with the 100 ceilings and stuff. One, Sakura is skilled in Fuin Jutsu. I didn't even know what that was. And upon contact, she can skillfully implant a cherry blossom shaped seal on the target. And on command, these seals release red chakra threads that completely restrict the body movement. So I'm gonna say it's as good as ~Doflamingo's puppeteer. Y'all gonna have to accept what I say. Next, when dealing with an enemy with an extremely resistant body, aka Lucci, she can combine her chakra and hand fist with her medical ninjutsu to heal the resulting damage from her strikes, eventually killing those affected cells from over-replication. Bam. Next, she the 100 ceiling stuff allows them to perform techniques without any waste of energy, so she's not gonna be slower. Every punch is gonna be like the first punch. And while very similar nature to his parent technique, which also regenerates the user's wounds.
That's time.
You heard a little twist in there. I was trying to go fast.
I heard it. Listen. You was cooking a little bit. Yo, Dopey, bro. That's what we doing. Random feat you never seen this woman do in your life. You comparing her to Dopey's Parasite, man. That's what we doing, shit.
Bro, I was looking, and observation hockey is a good thing, right? But so is the Byakugan. And everything got flaws. Like I said.
Shin, what's your dip? Who you got and what dip, bro?
I got Sakura super extreme dip.
Man said.
Lucci definitely giving her go.
The OP level.
I'm just the red threads restrict the body movement on command, and it can restrict pretty much anybody. That's like the Dofis. I'm gonna say it's the strongest Dofis puppeteer thing. It makes sense.
Yeah, I did not disable Toby's video, but it was disabled. That was about.
Can you imagine her restricting somebody's movement and then hitting them with the healing fist over and over again? Cell replication dead. Over with. Sakura got this, bro. Like I said.
She up.
Come on, bro.
6'9".
Sakura got this, bro.
Toby, welcome, bro. What up?
What's up, bro? How y'all doing?
Yo, you just woke up, bro? You good?
Yeah, bro. I set an alarm, but I guess I didn't hear it.
Right. You ready to give your take? I can skip you. Bring in the next group.
No. No, I'm good. I got Sakura. High diff. She got the 100 healings. You know what I'm saying? The crystal that her and Tsunade both mastered. We seen her use it in the ward. So you know what I'm saying? Her endurance go crazy. She stacks. Just like the thing that her and Tsunade do, they focus a lot of the chakra into the fist and they punch on people. So even though Lucci is like, well, I assume he's very durable because of his Deathful, or at least he has good durability, but she can still damage him. I feel like her punches are hard enough. So I feel like she got the endurance and the strength to be able to face him. She's also very, very smart. She mastered, like, I don't want to say mastered, but you know, she can also dodge very well, because that was like one of her weaknesses that she had pre-time skip, but she focused on it post-time skip, and she showed it off in the sorcery fight. So she's not just like a walking puncher, you know. She's not just standing still or anything like that. She's not Kaido, so I'll go high diff.
All right. Appreciate the take, Toby. I'm about to put you to work though. You gotta do the thing. Quavo not here. I gotta get a new group in here.
Nigga not here. I do.
You sleepy ass, bro.
Let me lock in. Hold on.
Oh, Toby, you should have seen me earlier, bro. I was doing this all myself, man. Larry wasn't even helping me.
Thanks for having us on, Seb.
Let's go, Seb.
Seb really just said lock in before I tweak out.
Y'all stick around. We're gonna do a couple more interesting matchups. We gotta get another group in here.
Larry has some crazy verses for this one.
Sakura is 𝐴𝐿𝐴 has to be. That's a wild one. That's
wild.
I didn't,
Yo,
bro.
there's
I was
something
shocked.
y'all can hate somebody and still admit they're
Bro,
strong.
Yo,
you
hold
know
on.
you guys
Bro,
can do
I
that.
I have
didn't
no
say-
issues with Sakura whatsoever. Shin, you cannot be out here talking
Bro,
about she
I
dopey
didn't-
dudes, bro.
I didn't say she is dopey. I'm saying that the red threads restricted body movement is basically like what dopey did.
Oh, man. Yo, mute up.
I think adding everyone from Old One too.
Yeah, you gotta drop Kono. Yo, Ralph, you gotta mute up.
Sorry.
Alright. Welcome, y'all. I see Reborn, AO, Arl Chino, Ralph, Elock, Rokon, Master Jake, King Kai, Goopa, Swift, and Turkey. What's up, y'all? Hope y'all are enjoying the DDT so far. We're still on Sakura versus Lucci, and right now, Sakura has the early lead. So, you know the vibes. Who you got? What diff and why? And we'll start with my guy Jarhead. What's up, Jar?
Long time no see. I know. I'll just speed run this because I know the timers are short now. I got Rob Lucci. A lot of people gonna be mad at me for this, but I'll just say high diff just to make people happier. I just think of this in the nerdiest perspective as I possibly can. We got like an assassin character going against a support. I never see a support coming up on top of this. Like, I know that support got a lot of utility, but like, I mean, he got finger pistol. He's known to be a bloodthirsty killer. Kind of, we don't know about the awakening. It's kind of weird, but I mean, like, isn't his devil fruit based off of a jaguar? Like, off of like a big cat, basically. Cats are known for hunting down like prey that is weaker. Like, they're good at it. You know what I mean? Hunting down like weaker prey, or like prey that's like meant to, like, you know, in big herds, right? Like, let's say like a deer could like if you have like 20 to 40 deer, they could run over a tiger or something.
Jarhead.
That's about it. I just have him high diff.
All right, appreciate the take. And Jarhead, I appreciate you being here because you were one of the people that didn't want me to do a cross-universe DDT at all. So I appreciate you still popping up to support.
I hopped it on this one because I see the last one and I was like, ooh, this is gonna be crazy.
Appreciate the take, man. We'll move on to Reborn. What's up, Reborn? Reborn, you there? I see you're off mute, but I don't hear you. Have to drop Reborn real quick, y'all. See that, Toby? I did it all by myself, man. Crazy.
Yo, that's you? Oh, shit.
Reborn, going once. Reborn going twice.
Yeah, hello.
There he is. What's up, man?
Bro, I had to switch mics. Anyways, I know my time's short. Anyways, King beats Law. Anyways, okay. Lucci, first of all, Awaken Lucci clash with Gear 5, and in the wiki it says he has Conquest. First of all, he has Armament, and he has Observation. Okay, you can doubt that later, but I'm just saying. Armament, first of all, he is, oh my days, Awaken Lucci, if he even lands a hit on Sakura, of course she has a healing, but you have to understand that she did have the help with the slugs and all this stuff. All I'm saying is, right, it is a high diff Lucci, but you can see Sakura winning, but she doesn't, her AP is enough to defeat Lucci at the end of the day. That's what you have to think about. But yeah. And Lucci, and I just like, I mean, I've seen like all the arguments for it, and look, at the end of the day, Lucci is like cutting up people, bloodthirsty guy, and he's just outspeeding Sakura, out durability, like AP and all of that. So he just has best.
Appreciate the take, Reborn. Yo, you listen. I'm gonna say this right now because I haven't said it in a while. We allow for fair and reasonable speculation in the DDT. We do. Lucci having Conqueror's hockey is not fair and reasonable, bro. I did not hear that from you, Reborn. You're a quality debater. I ain't hearing that from you, bro. No, I don't care if it said it in the wiki. I don't think that's true.
Okay. Even if you don't believe it, it's still he still has more. His kit is still better, even if he doesn't have conquerors. That's what I'm
Cool.
saying.
Listen, you can argue Lucci all day. I ain't hearing no Lucci got conquerors in my DDT, bro. Y'all need to chill out with that. Then you see him knock somebody out with a conquerors hockey flex. Nah.
Wait. That's not the base of conquerors hockey, but okay.
He ain't even doing that. You give him advanced conquerors hockey, bro.
Whoa! I didn't say that. I didn't say
Yes,
that. But all I'm saying. Wait, no. I didn't give him advance. I didn't give him advance. I said the wiki said he had conquerors. All I'm saying.
Appreciate the take, Reborn. All right.
All right, no problem.
We will move on. Ayo, let's go. What's up, Ayo?
Yo, I'm good. Lucci, he's a pretty cool guy. I like the Jaguar aspect. I like his whole fit, the whole white suit. Also, the Roku gun, because Lucci, he okay. Pause on that line. Lucci has what is it called, the Roku gun, and if he hits Sakura with that, I don't think her heart is staying intact. Because I think while we were down there, I heard someone say if Sakura's heart isn't intact, she can't regen from that. So if Lucci hits her with the Roku gun, she's probably down. He beats her in every single stat, other than maybe hacks because she's a healer, and power because she's punching Madara. I don't see Lucci punching Madara. So yeah, I've got Lucci mid to high def.
All right. Appreciate the take, Ayo. We will move on to 𝚑𝙏𝙪. Am I saying that right, Arl? Saying that right, Chino? And are you there? Because you're talking, you're on mute. Chino going once. Nope.
Yo, sorry. This is my first time in the voice chat. I just got added into this.
All good, man. What's up?
Going on? What's up? How y'all doing?
I'm good, man. You got 1 minute. Who you got? What diff and why? Lucci versus Sakura.
Fuck no. I'll be out.
Language.
Oh. My bad.
Pressure was too much for Chino, man. All right, we'll move on to Ralph. What's up, Ralph?
Hey guys, apologize for the background noise if it's distracting. I'll make this quick. I'm going Rob Lucci. I say Rob Lucci because not because he's an assassin, because that's what the ninjas are being trained to do anyway. They're all trained to be assassins and defend the village and so on and so forth. If I'm mistaken, please correct me. But with that being said, I see Rob Lucci winning only because two factors. One, his awakening state, which we know he has, which, if correct me if I'm wrong, but in the One Piece world, they said for Zoans who have awakened, they tend to be more like the devil fruit animal that they're mimicking or they become. So because he's a jaguar and he's a predator, he's instinctually going to know or figure out how to take her out. What is her weak points?
Ralph.
And given the fact, never mind.
Time.
All right, cool.
Sorry, man. But you got Lucci. What was the diff?
Mid to low diff.
Mid to low? Oh, man. Whew.
Mid to low. And it hurts me to say that. It really does.
Appreciate the take, but that ties it up. 10-10. Lucci versus Sakura. We move on to 𝐸. What's up, 𝐸?
Yo, what's up? I got, it's tough. I'm thinking Lucci though, mainly because combat skill. It's like, you don't see Batman losing to Bane all the time, like strength isn't all about it. And Lucci, he's got all those, all the powers and crap. He's got the finger pistol, he's got all that. And I think that would be enough for Lucci to get the win. And I'm gonna say high diff.
Okay. Appreciate the take, 𝐸. I love when I see PFPs that clearly support one of the manga. Vote for the other. Shows a lack of bias, and I appreciate that, 𝐸. We'll move on to Mugiwara Ichimi. What's up, Mugi?
Yo, what up, Seb? What up,
Chilling,
Larry?
man.
I got Lucci. I'm gonna say high diff. See, the way I see Lucci winning, his strongest attack is Rokugan, right? So Sakura's not healing from decapitation. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I don't see that happening. And I honestly think that he's taking her head off with that attack. Because at the end of the day, she is just a human, and Naruto characters don't have the same durability as One Piece characters, and that's just my headcanon right now. So I'm gonna give it Lucci, high diff.
Appreciate the take. Mugi? Is this your first DDT? I was trying to remember the name. I couldn't remember if we've talked before.
Nah, I had to switch my name because of Discord. I'm Adrian 𝙧𝙀.
Oh, okay. Cool.
I was in a couple of streams past, but yeah.
All right, awesome.
I'm
Yeah, I
back.
was like, the voice sound familiar, but I couldn't remember the name. But all right, appreciate the
Yes,
take.
sir. Yes, sir.
We'll move on to Master Jake. What's up, Jake?
Yo, Seb, what's up, my man?
Chilling, bro. Chilling.
I'm gonna keep the take short and simple. I got Lucci about mid to high diff. I don't see her taking a Ryukugan to the heart because Luffy only survived that due to plot armor. I feel like that was one of those matches. And Larry, did you say Marco beat someone a second ago? Like, my man. Love to see it. Larry W right there. But yeah, I got Lucci mid diff.
It's funny when people still know that you don't like Marco. Like, I feel like that was so long ago. Like, it hasn't been brought up as often. And, like, it's still here. Love it.
It still kills me. I can take the dragon takes, but the Marco takes kill me.
Listen, man. Marco ain't do a lot, but appreciate it.
Okay.
Listen. On panel. On panel.
On panel. He's an off-screen Avenger. I'll give you that.
He's an off-screen Avenger, bro.
Blackbeard. All right.
Even though Screed is getting clapped by Blackbeard, so you can't be.
It's Blackbeard, bro. It's Blackbeard. Look, Larry doesn't believe in Blackbeard either. Anyway, we'll move on.
All right.
To King Kai. What's up, Kai?
Oh, there we go. I honestly don't even think Lucci has to go into his Zoan form to win this. I don't.
That's extreme. That's extreme downplay.
If he does, it's almost like it'll be a mid diff. But if he doesn't, I'll put it like high extreme. I just think with Shave, she can't keep up with him. I mean, again, I can't say that. I don't know how to say the name. The twin fist thing. Again, somebody said it. Yeah, that. If he hits her in the heart, she's not surviving that. So I think I'll go mid to high Lucci.
All right.
But yeah, no.
Appreciate the take, Kai. You came in strong, but appreciate the take. We'll move on to Swift G's. Swift Gigs? Yeah, Swift Gigs. What's up, Swift?
Gigs, what's happening? Thanks for having me. First time. Yo, honestly, I'm not even a big Sakura person, but like the disrespect needs to stop, bro. Like, this is crazy. Like, I can see Lucci like overpowering her, like outspeeding her, but like when it comes down to it, she's gonna use 100 ceilings. She's gonna tank whatever attack, like literally whatever attack he's got, and give him like the ultimate fist, and it's gonna wreck him absolutely. There's not gonna be any amount of hockey he's got that's gonna go past like to withstand her power, bro. Like, it's just not happening. So like he can hit her with the fear bullets and all that other stuff, but she's just gonna use that 100 ceilings, tank all those hits, and just give him one hit that's just gonna rock his world. And that's gonna be that. Like that's pretty much it. That's the way I see it. So I mean, it's Sakura mid diff.
All right. Appreciate.
Maybe high diff because she has to use 100 ceilings. The 100 healing.
Appreciate the take.
Thanks.
Is this your first DDT? I can't recall if we talked before.
No, it is. I've been linking up with you on like I actually got off of work a little early, so I was like, let me see if I can make this. So I was glad I was able to hop in. So thanks for having me.
Awesome. Good take, man.
Yeah.
All right, I think that's everyone. So I guess I'll give my take now. I like what I heard. I feel like the matchup itself is really close. Like I heard a lot of high extreme diffs. I think it is something that's going to be like that. All the mid and low diffs were kind of shocking to me. I think Sakura does hit hard enough to push Lucci. She hits hard enough to take him out even. I think it's a battle where one of them is clearly more skilled as far as like how they fight. They're quicker. I think Sakura's very clearly stronger, and she has better hacks than Lucci has. As far as the techniques that they can both use to take each other out, 100 healings was brought up a lot of times. Quick question for everybody who's a Naruto fan. That is the dot thing that's on her head. Can that be removed? Can you remove it from her head? That was the thought process for me.
No. Nope.
No. Okay. Because that was where my mind went with Lucci and how he fights. If he realizes that this ability that's bringing her back is coming from that he might target it. But
works like a ceiling.
Okay.
It's the same thing.
So it's not removable. I was thinking Lucci would try to do the Thanos thing, but listen, that's where my mind went. Now, if he can't do that, it's a harder fight for him, obviously. I do think he is more skilled. He's more experienced in fighting. I know she's a ninja. Her wiki page does have her have a lot of jutsus and genjutsu that Larry brought up. But I just don't like arguing feats for people that they don't use in their typical fighting circumstances. And I don't recall Sakura in high leverage moments using genjutsu or fire release or any of those other techs. She just have the summoning. I don't know if Lucci can just straight up kill that summoning, how effective it will be in a fight with him. I do think he's faster. He's more mobile. He can fly using Geppo and the 6 powers in general. But she just has the regeneration capabilities that Lucci doesn't. I do think if they came down to a straight up fight between them, Lucci does have the advantage. He just doesn't hit as hard. But I think he would land more consistently, and it really just comes down to, can he take her out before the 100 healings kicks in X amount of times? Like, I don't know how many times she can do that. I heard it was instant. Is it something she can do like 6, 7, 8, 9 times? Like that, like what? The 100 healings. Like, say
she can only do it once.
She can do it once.
Once it's gone.
Okay. I mean, I want to push, honestly. I'm gonna go Lucci extreme diff. I'm gonna go Lucci extreme diff, but mostly just because Sakura be taking L's.
You picked the right choice, man. Don't worry.
I'm leaning on I scale with the narrative. So Sakura be losing fights, bro.
Facts. The narrative is against her.
She got plot armor too, bro.
But all right.
Not much.
Flo was still losing this
I
crazy.
just don't see her clashing with Luffy. That's it.
I mean, all I'm saying, the Awakened Lucci is just turning her into Kababa, man. She's gonna be a shawarma. Don't forget the 𝐵𝐵𝐻 or whatever.
Need to be able to do this, bro. But all right, y'all. Is Toby still in here? Toby, do the thing. Get another group in here. We're gonna move to our next matchup, which is gonna be Kid.
Wait, we're taking
versus
shifts. Like,
𝙠𝙗𝙪.
we're taking shifts.
See you later, Larry.
Later, bro.
Alright, y'all.
See you, Larry.
See ya.
Stick around, y'all, for this matchup that's coming up.
Popular
See you in a sec, Seb.
Cute, man. The new apartment. You gotta listen to Ari Lennox. Man. Start dancing around naked on stream. I got issues, bro.
Took us
Got a
out.
man about to commit suicide in front of his son on your wall.
What?
That boy Pete.
It was real heated in there.
It's going to reduce and reduce. It's not going to be at the
We're
same.
in the DDT now.
Yo, shake, bro. Shake.
Boys, calm
the
the hell down.
It was getting heated in there.
Yeah.
My bad.
Y'all down there spicy with it, huh?
It was going down.
You got dragged in here, man. We talking
Going
about
down in
So, mute up. We are going to be discussing our next matchup. It is Kid versus Deidara. Who you got?
Wait.
What diff and why?
Who won the last
Damn.
one?
Lucci won.
Thank God.
All right.
Wild.
But all right.
absolutely, utterly insane.
Bomb, it's on you. Kid versus Deidara.
I'm not ready yet.
All right, we'll skip.
Thanks.
Oh, bet. Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I can't remember who it was. I think it was Seb, bro. I had Kid. It might have been Larry, bro. But like, after a little bit of talking and after a little bit of thinking, I think the dog might have the advantage. Because one, the dog, he's oh shit, let me go snap. He's flying everywhere. Two, he has the bombs. Three, we seen him versus Sasuke. The biggest counter was like lightning, and y'all correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think Kid using lightning, especially like that. So where he's just like spraying them all over the bombs to suppress them to stop them from going off. The dog, he's smart. He's setting traps. He has an eye where like he could see way better. That eye was specifically made for Itachi, a Sharingan, so you can imagine like what he did to enhance his eye. And he's just a tricky person in general. He doesn't even have to be as strong as you. He's flying. He's being annoying. He's having bombs everywhere. And he has a super duper strong bomb attack that he used to like do himself in. But you know what I'm saying? You could argue over that.
That's time.
Oh, the Dar, extreme div the Dar.
All right, appreciate the take. This one should be another close matchup. 𝐴𝐴, it's on you. Are you ready? You're not ready.
I was reading a bit about Deidara, but like honestly,
I can give you time. I can give you time.
No, but it's fine. This is a really hard matchup because like I feel like both could win. I think I'm gonna give it to Deidara just because he has a better battle IQ and he can actually hide without anybody like sensing him, and he can do surprise attacks. And his bombs are quite strong. I know, like as a whole, Kid is stronger with his punch, but Kid is dumb, and unfortunately, like Kid doesn't have a sense of his surroundings, so I think he would lose because of that. So I'm gonna give it to Deidara, but like super high extreme div. And by the way, I'm a One Piece fan, y'all. I know I've been picking Naruto people, but
Listen, you don't have to preach your allegiances. We appreciate the lack of bias, as always. Thank you.
It is dumb.
Yes. We will move on to Blazer. What's up, Blazer?
Hey, so is there like plenty of metal around in like where they're fighting?
Yeah, there's Kid's gonna be able to fight at his peak.
Okay, and he's not able to affect Deidara's clay, right?
How do you mean? Like using his awakening? If his awakening works,
using his would his devil fruit affect his clay?
Yeah, I think only the awakened version though, right? Like I don't think clay is metal, right? Like or has any magnetism. Yeah, I would say only the awakening version of his.
Okay,
yeah.
And since he's not awake, I would definitely have to give it to Deidara then, just because he can do like nano-sized particles that can get into his bloodstream, and he can like blow it up. And he's not someone to like fight with his hands. He fights at range like on a bird. And I think that definitely gives him a hand, like a upper hand on Kid. So, and since he can't affect the clay because he's not awakened yet, I would definitely have to give it to him at least hard or extreme diff.
All right, get the take, Blazer. I'm not gonna lie. You saying that he'd have the upper hand on Kid? Kid's missing an arm. Like I thought that was. I don't even know if it was intentional.
Thank you.
All right, we'll move on to Konal.
I'm ready.
Are you ready now, Bomb? I will take Konal's take first, but we'll go to you next.
Okay. I'll wait here.
No, I would say Deidara, probably high diff. Because you gotta love the C5 dragon. And he's got the particles, and I wouldn't say Kid would probably get surprised by him using the clay clone jutsu. Get close to him and just detonate in his face. And I don't think Kid's lightning would actually affect it because we don't know if it's proper lightning that would affect clay like how Sasuke would have to use against Deidara. So, yeah, I would just say Deidara with 2-1.
All right. Appreciate the take, Konal. We'll move on to Bombastic. What's up, Bomb?
Okay, for everyone to know, before they say, oh, Deidara can fly around, dude, Kid can fly too. All right, with Daft Punk, remember? Yeah, it's a big structure and very easy to hit, but he can fly too, and who knows? Who knows? He can probably use it to, shrink it down or just be a little bit more portable. But if they're like up, we see Kid being a close range fighter. Yes, in Wano we've seen him use more, technical, losing that very loose because we all know Kid is a fraud. But I gotta give it to Deidara, probably high diff. He's smarter, he has a better idea of his abilities and how to use them because Kid is wasting his fruit and his hockey. I'm just saying, Deidara's taking this high, giving Kid the minimum of respect. Mid diff, but not mid diff because useless mid.
I appreciate the take, bro.
And that's facts. That's facts.
We'll move on to Crazy Koger. What's up, Koger?
What's up, Seb? I got Kid, like maybe mid. I could see arguments for high and extreme, but I'm looking back at this fight where we got introduced to Deidara in the Naruto fight, and the Deidara clone, which in Naruto we see the clones are relative to the original, just not in durability. He was getting outclassed by Nine Tails, not even like a single tail. It was like empowered Naruto. And let's be honest, Kid's scaling way above that, so he's outspeeding, outmaneuvering, outpowering. And with his blast, like even if he is flying in the air, you think he's not gonna be able to blast him from the air a few times? I got high mid. I'll give it high mid.
All right. Finally got Kid on the board. Appreciate the take. Koger, we will move on to Diamond Life.
Yo, can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir. What's up, Diamond?
All right, what's up? I'm gonna give it a Kid high diff because Kid is a close range fighter, but he can also fight long range. He has his railgun, and like as durable and as Big Mom was, like she was struggling, like keeping herself up from falling. And also, Kid's Awakening, it's similar. I mean, it's not. It is similar, but I don't think Kid is smart enough. But if he uses his brain, he could like mimic the pain that like uses like Almighty Push and bring him back. And he could also use like the metal to like as a shield if he sees like explosives coming. But Deidara does, I don't know, because Deidara is like his AP is pretty high. I say Kid extreme diff, but I could go either way.
All right. Appreciate the take, Diamond. Back-to-back votes for Kid. We will move on.
Yo, I would like to switch my vote to Kid.
All right, that's a pretty big jump. You went from mid to a switch vote entirely. Okay.
I totally forgot he can, mess with people's polarities, and he has laser beams. My bad.
Closer vote now.
I don't have a diff, but yeah, just give me Kid.
All right. Okay. We will move on to Fresh Straw Hat. What's up, Fresh?
What's up, guys? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. What's up?
Okay. So, but really quick, if you don't mind, who won the last matchup between Rob Lucci and Sakura? If you don't mind me asking.
Lucci.
Oh my God! Of course he did. Anyways, so for this matchup, I'm gonna go with Kid Extreme Diff only because of the fact that Kid has a lot more durability and explosions in One Piece. From what I've seen and read, it doesn't really do a lot unless it's from a very high top tier opponent like maybe Kaido, Big Mom, like Yonko level people. But besides, and Deidara definitely is nowhere near that kind of power scale. Deidara is just a guy that has a bunch of clay that makes explode. He was never really anything crazy special with me, despite his showings against Gaara and Sasuke. But I'm gonna have to go with Kid Extreme Diff, only because Deidara can fly and Kid is gonna have a hard time dealing with that unless he pulls out his Punk Rotten or Rotten Punk, whatever that move is called.
Mm-hmm. All right. Appreciate the take, Fresh. That ties it up. We will move on to Goopa. What's up, Goop?
Hey, what's good? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. What's going on, man?
Pretty good. Just making a coffee.
I'll just preface by saying that I appreciate that Lucci won the last fight. Sakura's utter trash, in my opinion. And moving on to this one, so I'll keep it short. I'll just full disclaimer. I don't enjoy power scaling, so not about that. I won't go into that. All I'll say is the D in kid's name stands for Deidara victim. He ain't got an ounce of art sense in his body, and Deidara's just taking that.
All right. Appreciate the take. Koopa, is this your first DDT? I think we've chatted before, but I don't think I've heard you in here before.
Yeah, it actually is. I've only been in the server for like a week.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I hope you're having fun. And welcome.
Thanks, man. Appreciate you.
We did get another $5 super chat from Shake That Hole. Shake, I see you in here, man. And it says, Sakura Haruno, unknown clan, no respect, no status or feats, yet her chakra is enough to have better 1,000 seals than Tsunade. Several question marks. I almost threw up. I mean, I suppose. I suppose. We will
You
move
can't
on.
make excuses for trash.
We will move on to Mega Kirby. What's up, Kirby?
So, sorry I wasn't able to show off my green screen today. I had to rush to get home. Didn't have time to set it up.
You're good.
Okay, so I'm gonna make this quick. I think Deidara has this hand over fist. He's hands down a more versatile fighter with bomb golems, nano bombs, a mini nuke in his pocket, and can even turn himself into a bomb. He's going to be handing out bombs left and right, and I don't even see Kid being able to land a strong hit on him, especially since Kid the mid struggles with landing powerful hits on his opponents, but he's not piggybacking off of someone else's attack. So I got this Deidara mid to high diff. Also, Sakura should have won the last match. I wish I could have been here for that.
Hey, man, make the DDT on time. But I appreciate the take, Kirby. We'll move on to Manny. What's up, Manny?
Yo, can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
I got the data, honestly. Kid's trash. I'm sorry. I don't know. Like, I mean, Kid, he's such a bad, like, he's really a bad fighter, in my opinion. Like, I think that has more abilities, has more movement, you know. Kid sucks ass, in my opinion. Yeah, I got it out.
I appreciate the take, Manny. Oh, man. Kid's like the only character that will never get One Piece bias in his favor. But all right, we'll move on to Cavalli. What's up, Cavalli?
Hey, man, what's going on, man? So look, I'm just gonna say it like this. These are like the two least interested characters that I even care about talking about. But if I was to go ahead and just give you a decision, I would just say Deidara, because you know, it's Deidara. It's not Kid.
Deidara pulling away. I feel like I'm saying his name wrong. I've always said Deidara. Y'all are saying Deidara, so maybe I'm tripping. But I appreciate the take, Cavalli. We'll move on to Karma. What's up, Karma?
Yo, I think this one's pretty simple. I think Deidara wins this mid to high diff. I think his microscopic bombs, along with his suicide bombing clones, and along with his other clay doppelgangers, will be more than enough to get through Kid. I don't think he has anything to stop microscopic bombs from entering his bloodstream. He uses big chunks of metal together, so there will definitely like be cracks in between. Like, there's no solid defense to his nose or whatnot. So yeah, I think microscopic bombs alone will be enough for Deidara to take this over Kid.
All right. Appreciate the take, Karma. We'll move on to Party P. Is that my guy, Pete? Is that Pete, Toby?
Indeed.
Oh, snap, man. What's up, Pete?
How's it going, man?
Chilling, man. Long
You know,
time no talk.
It's been a minute, but I do have to say I am disappointed in the results of the Lucci Sakura stuff. But you know, I wasn't here, so I can understand how you went astray. Um, but I think this one's pretty easy for Deidara. Kid's just bad at fighting people that are like not gigantic objects for him to just throw all of his attacks at. And even if you look at Big Mom, when she was in the air, he couldn't do anything to her. And Deidara can do too much from the air in terms of damage and maneuverability for Kid to really overcome, even if his attacks might be stronger. And even if he is highly durable, Deidara is basically perfectly equipped to wear him down. Like it's a bad matchup for Kid because he's good at fighting big, slow targets or like targets that don't move or like large groups. And Deidara is none of those things. And even with his polarity
Party.
reversing,
That's
that's
time.
it?
It's 1 minute now, bro. I know it's
Oh
been a
my
while, but
God.
it's 1 minute now.
Okay. Well, yeah, Deidara.
It was Party Pete, bro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Right
crazy.
too, bro.
Hey, Larry.
Where's my Cajun shrimp at?
I ate it already, bro. I hate to break it to you.
All right. Appreciate the take, Party. Larry, it's actually on you.
I got Kid, extreme diff.
Hmm.
I agree with Pete because when they're large opponents and they're flying here, obviously couldn't do anything to Big Mom. That's also because Kaido was on the ground, and Prometheus and Zeus are their own sentient beings who can cover for Big Mom. Deidara happens to be a person who has to create these objects and then throw it out, right? And then create these explosions or create them in his hand first and then perform whatever he has to do. And for me personally, I feel like Kid is fast enough. He's strong enough. Also, if he can fly, he can fly, so he'd be able to catch up with the Deidara, magnetize him, not shoot him out of the air. So, I think Kid definitely does have this. I don't see how he doesn't. And I think if everybody relies on Deidara using C0, that makes him lose too, right? Like a draw is still an L in my opinion. So even if he murks it, that's an L because you had to pass away in order to do that. So I think that move from the jump is just he has to work with everything.
All right. Larry with some Kid support. Didn't think I'd see that today.
Where's this logic with Oven versus Magellan?
Past DDT. New DDT, new rules, new thought processes. Appreciate the take, Larry. We'll move on to Purple Turd. I believe this is your first DDT unless you changed your name. But welcome.
Hello.
How's it going, Purple?
Hey, you can hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man, Kid is trash, bro. I'm sorry.
You gonna give a take, bro? What's up?
Yeah. Hello?
We can hear you. Go ahead. Your time's
Yeah.
clicking.
Yeah, man, Kid is just trash, bro. He and Sakura should have been in the same matchup. It's like trash versus trash. So, yeah, my vote goes to the Deidara. He can just do a couple of exploring and Kid is done for what he's going to do by throwing metal weapons. Yeah, so it's, I think, extremely high diff to Deidara.
All right. Appreciate the take, Purple. We'll move on to Rokon. What's up, Rokon?
What's up?
Who you got? What diff and why, man?
Deidara, low diff.
Low diff. Okay.
Look, I have reason. Okay, I'm kidding. It's mid diff at most. Because Deidara has a better handle on his abilities than Kid has on his own abilities. And I think, me personally, Deidara is more versatile than Kid. And Kid is trash. He's a victim. Done.
I appreciate the take, Rokon. Yo, I'm telling you, Kid is the only one who will never get One Piece bias. Ever. But all right, we move on to S. Barnes. What's up, Barnes? We got Barnes and Party in here. DDT flashbacks.
What's up? Yeah, I'm I'm gonna go with Kid. I just don't think Deidara has anything in his arsenal that Kid can't either dodge or withstand, other than the suicide bombing. But other than that, I don't think that's a win. Is that considered a win here?
No.
Okay, then Kid wins. Good for him. Good for him. Finally useful. Yeah, man. It's about damn time. All right.
Appreciate the take, Barnes. We move on to Shake That Hole. What's up, Shake?
What's up? Quick question. What was Kid flying in Roof Piece?
I don't think so. I don't think he ever used anything to fly during the Roof Piece section.
Okay, I thought he was.
He was on that giant skeleton thing with
Oh,
just
yeah,
his
he was.
skull
Yeah, he
and
was. He was.
floating hands.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, so I want to know, like, how is he in the air? That's what I thought I was tripping. Like, how is he doing that?
Look at it. I'm pretty sure he just uses the magnetism to like pull himself towards other.
The same way Magneto does it. That's how he does it.
The same way Damn. Okay. Okay. Damn. So you know what? This makes it harder. Damn. Okay. You know what? Can Kid make a magnetic, make a bird, a metallic bird?
Yeah, he's done that.
Theoretically.
He did it on in the cover story.
With that being, all right, man. I was gonna say Deidara low diff because I love using Deidara in what's it, Ultimate Ninja? Very broken cheese character, very broken. And he's an artist. But if Kid can actually find his way into the air and fly or do whatever that in nature, I'm gonna have to give it to Kid, unfortunately. But then I do think revenge from the grave is a better feat than you bodying me when I'm alive. If I kill you from the grave with my nano or whatever, then ha. You know, I got the last laugh. So, but anyways, I'll say Kid. I'll say Kid mid diff, but they died out from the grave. He has the last laugh.
Okay, appreciate the take, man. Shin, I'm actually curious to see what Shin's take on this one is. Shin, it's on you. Who you got? What diff? And why? Kid versus the Dark. Shin, you there? So you jump off mute. Oh, I hear you now.
You get... All right, first thing I want to say, don't even start my time. How dare y'all with this kid slander I've been hearing for the last 30 minutes. Oh my God, like it was insane. Like the kid slander was crazy. Now I'm finna just get on y'all heads about all the points y'all made about Deidara and debuff them.
You got 1 minute, bro.
Go. Y'all talking about the microscopic bombs. Last round, y'all was just hyping up One Piece bodies. What y'all talking about? This man was taking hits from Big Mom. You think microscopic bombs is stronger than what Big Mom can do? And we seen Big Mom break a building just by laying on it. Like, come on, dude. Come on. Next, Kid, yes, Kid can also fly. And he also has awakening. People saying he don't master his fruit. He don't use his fruit well. Then how he get awakening? Oh, okay then. Next, with the awakening, once he flies and he can like make mechanical birds or whatever, if he magnetizes Deidara's body is not even as strong as Big Mom's, nowhere near close. He used a corner D on him, or especially a punk the rail gun. I forgot what it's called. But if he used that on Deidara, what? Over with. He done. He gonna be the bomb himself. But I got
time.
Kid. I got Kid.
What's the diff?
I give it mid to high, mid diff.
Okay. I appreciate the take, Shin. But yeah, guys, we gotta get another group in here, but stick around for our final matchup of the day. It will be Green Bull versus Naruto. So ready for that. But Toby,
You'll notice how Kid's the Sakura of One Piece.
The Sakura?
It's the Sakura
I
voice.
don't think there is a
Y'all
Sakura
so
piece,
hard.
bro. I'll be honest.
Just
I
like
think the Sheik, yeah.
No, Sakura does more than Kid.
in terms, not in terms of like
yo,
ability,
drop
just in
it,
terms
bro.
of like
Sakura's way more
how the
useful than
fans
Sheik,
treat
bro.
them.
No, we
Yeah,
treat him
but
like
Sakura-
we treat him
Sakura's
way
way
more
more
like
Treat
Naruto,
y'all
bro.
hear kid
Naruto has
and you guys
respect.
I'm
got
Toby,
a
bro.
lot
Do
of
the thing. You
Toby,
ain't caught
do
up
it.
with conversation.
Y'all out of here, bro.
What you doing,
Y'all out
bro?
of here.
Yo,
Toby
Karma.
over here chatting, bro.
I think Rebecca is treated worse than
Oh,
Kid.
nah, we hated.
Said there's a
He was
whole
like that.
I'm very out of here. Hold
He makes the stream fun.
Toby over here lollygagging, bro.
on. Hey, bro.
Kid slander was too crazy. I had to go hard, man.
You should have saw it coming, bro. You know what I'm saying? They be disrespecting the boy.
For the record, we were having a ill debate
Yo.
about Kid.
Oh.
Yeah, I gotta have to
Snow, I got
continue.
a question.
What's up?
Is kids starting with metal, right?
Yeah, he's gonna be able to like. There's gonna be metal. Like it's Kid at his peak. It's Deidara at his peak. Whatever the parameters of that needs to be.
I have one question, just because it's something that was brought up in the debate that wasn't really clarified outside of here, obviously. Kid has electric-magnetic control or just magnetic control?
So I believe we've seen electricity come from him utilizing his ability on several occasions.
Yeah.
So I would argue that it's electromagnetic.
Got you. Thank you.
But-
That's all I needed to hear. Thank you very much. I have my defense ready.
All right.
Oh, snap. Oh, they came in with heat.
All right. But okay. Y'all know the vibes. Who you got? What diff? And why? And we'll start with Jarhead. What's up, Jar?
Yeah, I ain't gonna cap. I'm low-key nervous because the time. Because this is a lot that I want to say. Because this is both sides.
Your
It's
time
crazy.
started already, bro. Go ahead.
Oh my god! All right, so Deidara is an Akatsuki, so he is actually trained to fight a tailed beast. Kid helped fight Big Mom, and that was a crazy feat. So when she was holding on, he used Damned Punk to push her down the hole, which she was holding it, which means that he pushed her stronger than her strength, in my opinion. Then Deidara can fly, but also we found out with the skull ability he has, he could also fly, but I don't know how fast that is, so you can put that whatever in your mind. He can push and pull with magnetism, and also explosions get countered by metal, because what do we use to counter explosions? We make bunkers out of metal. Kid extreme diff.
You still got 20 seconds, bro. You look at you.
I have a little list. I got a little list.
Bum rushed your
go.
take, and you got time to spare, man. Appreciate the anticipation, bro, and the preparation. All right. We move on to Ayo. Let's go. What's up, Ayo?
Yo, Larry, I love the kid support. Even if you're saying he doesn't use an advanced conqueror's haki, I love the kid support. Okay. I can't lie. Kids low to mid diff. Realistically, Deidara needs a lot of time to set up all of his tricks and traps that all of these guys are talking about. Like the clones, the traps, the dragon. I don't know about C4 and C0. I ain't rewatching the Naruto fight. Kids, realistically, I just see him magnetizing Deidara off of his dragon to the ground. If he survives the hit to the ground, Kid is just sitting there talking to him. He's gonna shoot him in the head with, what is it called? Damned Punk, and he's dead. Easy.
I appreciate the take, Ayo. Kid with the comeback. 10-12 now. We'll move on to King Kai. What's up, Kai?
Oh, I wasn't ready. If I'm correct, I mean, I'm going to switch up here from what I was usually going to do. I'm going Deidara only because I'm pretty sure if not, I'm still going Deidara. If not, I'm pretty sure when he attacked Sasuke with the big explosion, he also did a microscopic bomb thing that went into his bloodstream and all that. I don't know how Kid is protecting against that. I mean, I guess it was I don't remember the fight that off really good, but he used lightning, and Kid can't really use his lightning to stop the explosions. I don't know how he did that, but it's Deidara. I mean, either he blows him, he nukes him, or he blows him up from the inside. Either way, I think it's Deidara. Extreme diff. It is extreme diff, but I'm going Deidara extreme diff.
All right. Appreciate the take, Kai. Yeah, I'm surprised. I haven't heard the microscopic bomb argument from many people. So
We've done that with C0.
it's C4 as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
C4 as well. But yeah, I had to look it up. Look it up. All right. We also have. Well, we will move on to 𝐸.
All right, so I know you guys can tell from my PFP, I like Naruto, but I'm gonna try to be as unbiased as possible. Like Deidara, he's got a lot of abilities. He's got all the bombs. He can fly. He can do abilities from like the air. Kid, he can also float with his skull. I can't remember the name, but the skull. And the one thing that I was thinking about was the microscopic bomb and how in the Sasuke fight, Sasuke counters it by channeling electricity through himself. And Kid, if he can use electricity like with his electromagnetic powers and channel it through his body, I think he'll beat Deidara. But if he can't, I think Deidara wins. And I don't want to go off assumption, so I'm gonna say Deidara extreme.
Okay. That's a fair and solid take. I apologize that
Manny,
me and
make sure to
Larry
mute up.
was cracking up throughout your take.
I was wondering what the toilet was, bro. The flushing.
Yeah,
It's
it's
good,
a
it's good.
chore, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I hate you. Because I wasn't gonna laugh, but you started laughing, bro. Alright. We appreciate the take, 𝐸. We will move on to Crow. What's up, Crow?
I got Deidara low diff. I think a C4 is enough. Like, if Kid breathes it in, he's done. And plus, Kid is really stupid. He isn't beating Deidara.
Okay, short and sweet, to the point. Appreciate the take, Crow. We move on.
Sorry. Can
No
you move up
rebuttals,
Reborn,
Ayo.
please?
No rebuttals, bro.
No, this isn't a rebuttal. I'm asking for Reborn to be moved up.
The Reborn?
Yeah,
Was he not in the last group?
he wasn't.
Toby, get Reborn in here. All right, cool. All right. What's up, Reborn? But all right, we will move on to Ralph. What's up, Ralph?
Give me a second, Zach. It's my turn. So I'm gonna make this real quick. Eustace Kid, not the smartest person in the group. Eustace Kid, not the most non-risque person, and we clearly know he doesn't give two flying rats about citizens and civilians. But what we do know is that this dude has electric magnetic pulse, as was discussed, that it's easily arguable. So what that means, he can set off electric magnetic pulse to defuse any bombs that would go off in him, around him, or in the vicinity, null and voiding this dude from being able to get him in that regard. He'd have to change his whole entire tactic and how he would fight, and I think Eustace Kid would win off that one factor alone. That's it. Oh, and it would be mid diff to maybe high diff. I'll pay him respect. Not Eustace Kid, the other guy.
The other guy. Appreciate the take, bro. Yeah, I think the electromagnetic is a decent thought process. I don't know exactly how it would go, or at least how the magnetism charges inside his body. I think the C4 is really the main focal point of who would win this battle, personally.
Actually, what I would say to that is, I recently saw a video about magnetic pulse. You have to insert voltage of like high, like we talk about millions of voltage, in order to create a magnetic pull onto any metal. Like there's a machine that actually does this. If he has,
so you're saying just him utilizing his devil fruit in general would basically make the surrounding area,
make the surrounding area an electric magnetic pulse, and it wouldn't be anything that he like fully controls, in a sense of like like consciously, it would all be subconscious, like him pulling out like Punk Rotten, and then because he pulls out Punk Rotten, like it just pulsates, and we don't see it because nobody really uses bombs in One Piece show. Just my theory, just my point of view. I could be wrong, but that's just what I came up with after talking to the guys in the room.
I'm gonna. Can I change my vote? I didn't know you could defuse bombs with electromagnetics.
No, it's actually
That's what Sasuke did technically. Yeah.
That's what he did. I thought it was
That's
just like
technically
he
what he did.
sorted it
No,
out.
the electricity. See, when a bomb goes off, you have to have an igniter and you have to have a detonator. The detonator is an electric current that travels through the wires, and that's what sets off the bomb. If you dead the electricity in the vicinity, there is never going to be an electric current that makes the connection, which then prevents the bomb from ever setting off.
Okay. Okay.
Can I pitch in real quick? Deidara's bombs aren't like actual
gonna
real life bombs. And in Naruto, the only reason why it works is because like each elemental ability has a weakness, and the bomb is Earth type, and lightning counters Earth, so lightning is effective and it disables Deidara's bomb just because they're Earth type jutsu. So it's not because of like real life electromagnetic science and stuff like that.
I got you. But if we're talking equal playing field, then that still applies. That still applies to the One Piece characters.
If it's verse equalization and stuff like that, I can say like kids' electricity would work. But I'm just saying like if you're saying like
Which just
rewire the
proves my
bomb
point.
and crap.
Yeah,
like
Which just proves my point at the end of it all. I'm not trying to cut you off. I'm just saying.
I
Anyway,
changed my vote. I changed my vote.
You changing? Is anybody changing their vote besides Kai?
I didn't know that.
That brings the 𝙠𝙗 down to 14 and and Kid up to 12. But all right. Where was I? Appreciate the take, Ralph. It's interesting to think about, honestly. I have to contemplate all that for my take in a little bit. But we'll move on to Blackleg. What's up, Black?
Do you hear me?
Yes, sir. What's going on?
Yeah. I originally had Data first, but after was it Ralph that went before me?
Yeah.
Yeah. I started reading up on it while he was talking, and yeah, I might have to switch it up and go for Kid. Because the thing is, if Kid's ability is like electromagnetic, then those internal bombs, the nano bombs, whatever it's called, that he uses, that I thought would have like decimated Kid, wouldn't even activate in the first place. Because unless he does if he has his ability active at all while he's fighting Deidara, then he won't be able to use those bombs. So that was the only way I thought Kid was gonna lose in the first place, was those nano bombs. But due to Kid's ability, and I read up on how Deidara lost to Sasuke, yeah, it seems that Kid will be able to beat Deidara. I'd say mid to high diff.
All right. Appreciate the take, Blackleg. Yeah, I think it's a very valid thought process for how the fight could go. And matchups do make fights. It was the determining factor in what went down between Deidara and Sasuke. So, but appreciate the take. We will move on to 𝐸.
I already went.
Oh, did you? Oh, this got all jumbled up for me.
I had the flush, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, my bad. I got my phone kicked me out. So.
Oh, okay. But we'll go to you, Reborn, because you haven't given your take on this one yet, and I think it's Manny and Master Jake down here that I need to get to. But Reborn.
Okay. I mean, after what Ralph said, it just makes my point even better. First of all, we know Deidara can fly with clay shit. Well, and then we know that with a sign, Kid has a sign, he can pull him closer to her. Because if he's in Punk Rotten, and his Punk Rotten's made of metal, he can attract them to his hands and just start beating them up. But then I know Deidara's main weapon is bomb. I've played Storm. I've seen her super. It's pretty cool. But then I mean, all of the durability that Kid had throughout the whole of one, he was taking everything and he was still coming back for more. So I'm feeling. I mean, we know that Ashura Doji dies to an explosion, one of the scabbers. But we know that
people like Kid can tank those. So I mean, I feel like at the end it's gonna be super. I mean explosion, and then Kid will still he will survive it barely. But yeah, I'll say you like extreme high diff Kid.
All right. Appreciate the take, Reborn. That ties it up. 14-14 in favor of both
You're
Kid
welcome.
and Madara. But all right. I believe I was on King Kai. Did you go yet?
Yeah,
muted my mic.
changed his vote.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you
I'm
changed your
gonna
vote.
change my vote. Yeah.
All right. We'll move on to Manny. What's up, Manny?
What's up? I already voted.
Did you? God, where am I, bro? I'm tripping.
Yeah, it's cool, but I would change my vote to Kid. And I'm sorry about earlier, bro. I didn't know I was off mute, bro.
You good? I was dying, bro. You good, man? We all gotta go at some point. So you're changing your vote from Deidara to Kid?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Listen, the turnaround is crazy. We move on to Master Jake. Jake, did you go yet? Or I feel like I'm slipped.
I have not gone yet.
Okay, cool. Jake, who you got? What the? What?
It's really hard because both of these characters hit me in a different area. Because when I first started the series, I liked both these characters, but this is literally brains versus bronze. That's what this is, and so I see Deidara being able to outplay Kid because Kid's fought punch battle. He's a slugfest. That's what he is. Any of his moves, he has to charge up and hit. I don't see Deidara staying still long enough to get hit. And even if he does magnetize, Deidara can if he magnetizes the bombs, I see Kid trying to magnetize where he knows they're bombs. So I see Deidara. I'm gonna say it's above extreme. I'd even say insane diff.
Mhm.
But I gotta give it to Deidara. I just feel like the brains is gonna overwhelm Kid.
Appreciate
And Larry,
the take, Jake.
I love the turnaround on your takes because a lot of people argue you're a one-track mind, and I argue you have good takes. And you will show good takes in in situations. People just needed to see.
Thanks, man.
It was like a backhanded compliment.
Wait, what did Larry say? Who did Larry say?
Larry picked Kid.
He backed up Kid. People say he would
My
never support
God,
Kid.
this is why
but he
Larry's the
literally
GOAT.
makes a good take.
I mean,
Wary.
Oh my God, y'all are too funny, bro. Appreciate the take, Jake.
Larry
all
can be
love,
goated
Larry. It's all
sometimes.
love.
We'll move on to Mugiwara Ichimi. What's up, Mugi?
Yo, all right. I'm gonna make it sweet and simple. I got Kid. Only reason I'm saying that is I just don't think Deidara has the AP to put Kid down. We seen Kid take Mother Misery. I mean, I just don't think there's anything in Deidara's bag. YouTube comments come for me. It is what it is. But yeah, I'm gonna have to go Kid. I'll give Deidara the respect. He is an Akatsuki member. He's got that ring on him. Got that cloak. So I'll say high diff.
Okay. Appreciate the take, Jake. Oh, Ichimi. We'll move on to Swift Gigs. What's up, Swift?
What's good? All right, so this one was a tough one. We was going back and forth for a while, and I like everything saying. I think Deidara does have a bag though, like with the microscopic and everything. But I think ultimately it just comes down to who they are as I guess people Deidara is kind of aloof, kind of an aloof artist. And Kid's got more ambition, so I feel like Deidara is gonna take himself out. They're gonna push each other, and then Deidara's gonna give him his best move. And I think Kid's is gonna figure out a way to just survive. You know what I mean? And so that's why I think it's gonna be Kid. Because Deidara's best move is blowing himself up. Whereas I think Kid has way more resources to kind of block and come back. You know what I mean? And determination. So that's my take. I think Kid high def.
All right. Appreciate the take, Swift. We move on to Trent Claus. What's up, Trent?
Hey, yo, what's up? Even if the electromagnetism plays no effect, clay has trace amounts of multiple metals, making it easy for Kid to move around. With that being said, he can't even touch him, so I'm gonna say low diff.
Hmm.
I don't know if it's the same for ceramic clay though.
Hmm. All right. Appreciate the Trent. Is this your first DDT? I'm trying to remember the name.
Yeah, I'm always watching. This is my first one though.
Welcome. And y'all, if I don't notice that it's your first DDT, please let me know. I like to welcome everybody for coming and joining for the first time. I hope you're enjoying yourself, Trent. But definitely stop by more often. Listen, well, this was a huge turnaround. The 𝙠𝙗𝗓 was up like 12-6. He was up like 12. It was looking.
Oh, you brought in the serious people, and then you saw what happened. You saw what happened.
What's up, 𝐷𝐻𝐿? You trying to give a take on this one? I feel like you have no idea who the 𝙠𝙗𝗓 even is.
What's the matchup, bro?
He doesn't even know who it is.
He doesn't know who the
𝙠𝙗𝗓. Deidara versus what's his name?
Kid.
Kid.
Oh, how many people are left?
It's just you. It's me. It will be me before we get to the next matchup.
I'm gonna give it to, what's the score?
18-14.
Bro, why does
in
that
favor
matter?
of Kid right now?
In favor of Kid. All right. I don't want to take up too much time. I'm gonna just go Kid low diff.
Oh, see, this is like it's game, bro. It's game.
I'm not counting 𝐷𝐻𝐿's vote, bro. I'm not. I'm sorry.
Whatever, bro.
I'm not counting that, bro.
Whatever, bro.
Everybody gave informed takes and had their minds changed. You just come in and don't even know who the 𝙠𝙗𝗓 is. But I guess it's on me. Actually, yeah, funny.
Yo, that toilet flush is crazy.
Yo, man, you apologize.
I'm sorry, bro. Them
But
tortillas
yo,
busted. That was kind of spicy.
you guys can ask Larry. When I walked in today, I straight up said the 𝙠𝙗𝗓's gonna beat Kid's ass, like straight up. And Larry basically talked me back because I was like, "Yo, the C0 is gonna body Kid with the interior like the microscopic bombs." And he said, "Well, he has to off himself to do that." And I was like, "All right, C4 can still do that." And then y'all were talking, and y'all said that the electromagnetism would basically create a scenario where his body probably is going to be electrified, the interior, where it's probably just not going to detonate. I started thinking whether chakra would impact that or not. But again, the lightning affinity versus earth affinity. And then the thought process about clay having trace amounts of magnetism, like of metals in it. I don't know if the 𝙠𝙗𝗓 does per se, but if clay does in general have that kind of scientific makeup, I think in general the 𝙠𝙗𝗓's bombs from C1, C2, and C3 just aren't enough to put Kid down. He's a certified tank. Kid can assign him and start utilizing his awakening towards 𝙁𝙗𝗓. He can fly, and like I said, he's a tank. Like those first 3 bombs just aren't enough. And if the 𝙠𝙗𝗓 is using the other bombs to blow up inside of him and it's just not working, he doesn't have anything that he could beat Kid with. So I full on thought the 𝙠𝙗𝗓 was gonna smoke Kid in this matchup, and this is why the DDT is here, bro. Y'all have convinced me otherwise, where I think that he basically stands no chance. One thing that nobody's really brought up either is that Kid is a conqueror, so he just has you know me. I think it plays a role in how.
Well, we don't need it. He already wins anyway.
I think it plays a role.
said something
Conquerors
similar.
are harder to put down overall than non-conquerors. I don't think the 𝙠𝙗𝗓 would be a conqueror in One Piece.
And let's not forget Kid can assign the bombs as well.
Yeah, and if he he could toss the bombs back at the 𝙠𝙗𝗓, and I don't think he has a real major defense for that. But I got Kid. I'm gonna go mid diff. Honestly, crazy. But yeah, that's it for the 𝙠𝙗𝗓 versus Kid. We do have our final matchup of the day.
Oh, the preposterous mashed up. Who did this, bro?
It's going to be Green Bull versus Naruto. Yes, the 8th Hokage? I'm like super.
7.
7th? No, he's 8.
19.
He's the 8th, right?
7.
I thought Kakashi was the 7th. No,
He's the 7th Hokage.
Wait,
They don't count the.
That was Kakashi.
Oh, we not counting Donzo? That's what we doing? What? Why Donzo don't get the
Mid-zone.
Donzo was a sit-in.
Bro, you're actually
Oh.
counting Donzo, dude?
He was
Yo,
he was
Donzo
Kage.
likes Donzo
Hold on. In
He
the
was
only
Hokage for like a
Kage
day.
meeting that any of y'all have ever witnessed in y'all life, Donzo was the Kage. Okay, so don't take that away from him just because he's a piece of crap.
Yeah, but they called
Somebody used to
Naruto
debrief his death kill.
He
Somebody
wasn't,
used to debrief
bro.
his
He didn't get his face on the wall,
Hey,
bro.
he might have been, but he got packed up.
before his face.
Oh, so now we scaling based off whether you got packed up or not?
That's gas or what? That's how I
He was
felt.
Hokage for like 3 days,
That's
bro.
how I felt about it.
Listen,
I said-
Toby,
Hey, yo, Seb.
do the thing, bro.
Oh yeah,
Seb, what's
Hey,
version
just
of
remember that.
Naruto?
Just remember that.
Big Larry with the carry.
Oh man.
Got you with that.
My fault, brother. We good.
Yeah, they really don't count Donzo?
Hey,
That's
chill out,
crazy.
my boy. That's the host, man. That's the
It's
boy,
like
man.
not counting JFK as president.
This is gonna be a crazy fight.
Hey, what's going on, Kev?
No, he thought Donzo counted. That's why.
How does Donzo not count, bro?
You want me to go?
Okay, so Donzo, he never. They decided, and then he went to the meeting. But before it could even become official, he got packed up.
Yo, he was Kage, bro.
Yeah, I didn't know I was going back
Technically,
in.
I guess
He
you could
was
say
a
he was.
Kage
He
for a
never
little
got
bit.
Is his
confirmed,
face
bro.
on the wall?
No, it's not.
Then he
He's
wasn't
not
a
an
Kage.
official Kage. He's still a
Sasuke,
Kage.
Sasuke
He was like a
stepped on
substitute
the
teacher.
Still a teacher.
All right,
Still a teacher.
y'all mute up. We do have our final matchup of the evening. It is going to be Green Bull versus Naruto. For prerequisite, I want y'all to know this will be the Naruto at the end of Shippuden, so no Boruto feats and no Sage Black Orb
Baryon mode.
Baryon mode. Yes, that. There will be no
No.
Baryon. Is it Baryon? Is that what you're
Six
talking
pass chakra mode.
It's the,
Talk about
Sage
Sage Six Paths mode.
It's the Sage of Six Paths, that temporary
He
power
has
up
Sage
that
of
he
Six
had.
Paths at the end
about?
of
The
Naruto.
temporary power up that he got granted by the Sage will not be utilizable here.
Does he have Kurama? Like the
I'm pretty sure he
Kurama
still has it.
avatar?
No, he still has it. It wasn't temporary. It wasn't temporary.
Yeah, it was his chakra that he
Listen,
got.
It wasn't
He kept
temporary.
it.
Wait,
Larry told me that
Like
he
y'all act
can't
like
use
y'all
it.
seen Naruto.
Wait,
Okay.
No,
Pretty sure he
Larry
can.
lied
Whether-
to you,
Yeah,
bro.
he can't use
Larry lied to you.
Wait.
Guys, we gotta
Wait,
mute
Larry,
up.
I
We
got a
gotta
question.
mute up.
You wanna
Does he
explain
have?
why?
Wait. Does he
Does
still
he have
have
the
all the
Kurama?
field beasts?
Larry, I got a question. Is this like KCM2 Naruto?
He's the Naruto.
This is end of Shippuden Naruto, so
He-
at
This is
Final
end of
Valley.
Shippuden,
It's
so
end of
it's six
Shippuden,
paths.
but
Naruto
minus
the last-
6 paths.
He's the
It's six
Naruto that happened.
He should have Six Paths.
He's the Naruto that happened to just be the Naruto before the Sage gave him a power.
So the Naruto that
So
split
he's
the
like
moon in
right
half.
before he died.
So
Or
if
like
anything,
right before.
So he doesn't
no
have the other
access to
field
tail
beasts.
beast. No access is confusing.
He doesn't have lava release. He doesn't have any of that. It's just like pre 6 path Naruto.
So
Can
this
we
case
use?
here-
Can,
So what
So
is
it's
hold on, hold on.
KCM2? So what is
Can
KCM2?
we? Can,
it's KCM2 is Sage and Kurama like together.
No. KCM2 is when he unlocks the second form of Kurama. That's when
with the one with the coat. With the,
Yes,
with
I
the,
think, is
with
that
the
what he's
coat.
talking
But that means
Yeah,
the
you can-
Kurama like
again,
avatar, right?
It's whatever
yes.
point that he was at before he passed, and the Sage ended up giving him that huge power up.
Yeah, so KCM2.
So he doesn't
Okay.
have.
So he's got both arms.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he doesn't have the
He's
black
KCM2.
orbs, bro.
No
Wait, I got a
black
quick
orbs.
question
yeah.
about that. I got a quick question.
All right, he's KCM2. He's KCM2.
Whatever that means.
Kurama.
Has
It's the
anybody
one
seen
where he was
Naruto the
dripped out
last?
like Minato, Seb.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that.
He fought the Raikage. Yeah, like yeah.
All right. Yeah, I got it. Good. I am going to. Larry had a special request to go first in this matchup. So, Larry, who you got? What diff? And why you start? Yeah, ice cream. Just before would you do that?
So I got Green Bull Extreme Diff, and I know that everybody's gonna vote for Naruto, and I understand why. So before you even go crazy inside of your own mind, listen to what I have to say. That way you can be as unbiased as possible. Naruto uses Kurama. Yeah, he has like the whole thing going on, you know, he's allowed to do whatever he wants basically, right? The god of shinobi, Hashirama Senju, is a wood style user. Listen, I've seen Hashirama trap up Kurama and drain him of all his chakra to the point where that wasn't able to be used anymore in battle. So, if we treat Haki and chakra as the same thing, I've seen Green Bull walk up to somebody and drain that person. So, to me, he can do deep forest emergence if he wanted to. Madara did that against the 5 Kage. They couldn't take it. Naruto ended up having to go into the Odama Rasengan and ended up wasting all that chakra of that clone. He said it was too much. Why wouldn't Green Bull be able to do the same thing? Plus, he's fire resistant. So it's like, and truly, he's a Logia. So he could spam as much as he wants, and he could fly. Naruto can't fly. From what I remember. So he don't got his black orbs to make him fly. So from what I know, Green Bull, if he awakens, yo, it's gonna be crazy, bro. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And he could spout whatever flower he wants to put him to sleep. He can do whatever he wants to. We've seen it. And he doesn't need the chakra chain that Tsunade gave to him, right? Yamato was able to like stun him and take his, you know, the QB chakra away. But we've seen Hashirama do it to Kurama before.
But doesn't he have the chain too?
The chain is there. The chain was broken. That's all I gotta say.
All right. Appreciate the take. You didn't even bring up the black page, bro. Anyway, appreciate the take, Larry. I know that one's probably gonna have some haters for it, but it's the DDT. We will allow for fair and reasonable speculation. But all right, we'll move on to Bombastic. What's up, Bomb?
Hold on. First of all, let me put the glasses on. Larry, me and you don't really agree on much. All right. We have our agendas for One Piece. Agenda piece, of course. This is the DDT. I do want to say, you stole my damn thunder. Man. But you did way better than what I could. But whatever Larry said was correct, in my opinion. Listen. Naruto goes against everything the anime stands for. Man, he didn't work for nothing. He was born with a demon. He does stupid stuff all the time, and he gets rewarded by having the infinite glitch hack. So, I'm giving it to Green Bull, extreme high diff. Naruto is literally just a genetic Jesus. So, done that. Boys, ladies, Larry, I gotta go. I spitted. I did what I had to do. Peace. Love you all.
All right. Appreciate the take, Bomb. I did not expect Green Bull to be top 2-0 to start, I'll be honest. But here we are. Toby, it's on you.
Yo, bro. I'm actually glad he took the 6 paths away, or it would have just been no diff. So, well, one, yeah, he has the wood style. You gotta be able to argue that he's even strong enough to be able to suppress Naruto the way Hashirama was doing Madara, who he was equal to. The way Green Bull did King and Queen, who he was clearly stronger than. So yeah, he got the elemental stuff, but you gotta be able to argue that he can at least be as effective as these other guys were against the equals or people they were superior to. Two, Naruto, he's just stronger, he's faster. He has the sensory abilities, he has Sage Mode, which we saw was very effective at a lot of times, especially in the war. Sage Mode was MVP of the war dang near. So, and he has the Kurama. When he goes Sage Mode and Kurama at the same time, that's Sage Mode stacked on top of his KCM2 form, the one with the coat. That's the one we're using. So, yeah, that's just a much higher boost on top of his Kurama form.
Toby
was already sensory based. So
that's
I got Naruto. I got Naruto mid diff.
All right. Appreciate the take, Toby. Naruto is officially on the board. We'll move on to Jarhead. What's up, Jar?
I was gonna say, I think me and Toby are gonna put Naruto right back on the board because let's just say this, dude. He has also summons. He can summon frogs also, not just normal frogs. These are the most goated frogs you've ever seen in your entire life. I just promise you on that. Then we have, not only is he like a master of all elements, but I'm pretty sure, I could be wrong, but like Sasuke said that his like family mastered fire jutsu. Well, that's just very basic. That was in Naruto. We in Shippuden. He has magma jutsu now with the Rasen Shuriken. And you're throwing that at plants. I mean, it's annihilating a whole forest. It doesn't even matter. Like, that's the whole like cool thing about Hashirama and Madara. Hashirama will pull up a whole forest and then Madara will blow it up. Yeah, I mean, like, that was the crazy combo. He also has like Sage with Kurama. I mean, Bomb said it. He's literally got a demon in him. He's got that demon in him. I mean, let's be honest. And then one last thing. It's safe to say that he's the main character. He could probably have Conqueror's Haki if we're equaling it out. So Naruto mid diff.
All right. Appreciate the take. Y'all think Naruto would have Conqueror's Haki? Naruto.
He's the MC.
Because of Kurama. If it wasn't for Kurama, then no.
Listen, that's a whole other debate. We'll have that another day. But I appreciate the take, John.
Think about it. Think about it, Seb. You know.
Listen, bro. I've seen some very non-conquering moments from Naruto. I've seen some conquering moments.
No jutsu is the only feat we need for that.
You're not talking me into thinking he got conquered.
Bro, just like Blackbeard with off-panel feats, it's his biggest feat, bro. It is. It is.
I promise you, he's not convincing Green Bull to stop. We will move on to Blazer.
Hey, I just gotta like, how like friendly is he with the Kurama at this point?
Whatever he was at that time in the series, I think he was pretty good.
Best friends.
I mean, if they're best friends, he should technically.
Yeah, he met his mom and his dad already. It was tight.
So are you saying they're best friends? Because if so, he should have Barry on mode then. Just saying, but if not, then he wouldn't.
But Barry on mode happened in Boruto.
Yeah, we're not counting any Boruto.
Yeah. Not Naruto. It wasn't something he learned. It was something that Kurama told him to do. So it's technically something he would have. He just
Blazer, was that in Boruto or was it in Naruto Shippuden?
It was in Boruto, but it's
and it's not on the table, bro. That's it.
Yeah, it's irrelevant. It's irrelevant.
Is it?
But he should have all the other 𝑘𝐸 from the other tailed beasts as well, right? He would be able to have like magma release and
no. He's saying before he met the Sage of 6. Yeah, no.
It's just wouldn't he still have it because he got the chakra from all the other tailed beasts?
That was after he met the Sage. That was after the Sage.
That was after.
Before. That's when he's.
That should be before. I thought.
He only has KCM2.
When he fights Obito, he meets with all the other tailed beasts, and that's when he gets a piece of all of their chakra. That's what allows him to do all those friggin' Rasengan.
He's only KCM2. That's what Larry and Seb.
Doesn't Obito take all those tailed beasts from
Madara? That doesn't happen with Madara.
Puts them in live? Yeah, he does. He takes all the tailed beasts from Madara, then puts it into Naruto. Then Naruto meets the Sage of 6 Paths, and then he has the magma.
Naruto
gains access post-Sage. It's post-Sage for a fact.
And then he gets Sage, or he gets 6.
I guarantee you it's
Hold on, y'all. How is it possible that all of y'all have seen this series and y'all can't come to an understanding of what happened at what point in time? How is that possible?
I'll cash out you if I'm wrong.
How is that possible? It's like saying, nah, Luffy had Rio before. Like, did he have it? I'm so confused.
Right now.
They said this different.
I'm just curious at when it happened. That's what, like, the big thing
I'm so confused, y'all.
He don't have it.
He don't got it, bro. Blazer.
That makes it like a lot
take out my magma take. He got fire jutsu at least. He at least has fire jutsu. That's
no, he don't. What do you? He has wind. No,
he got it after, bro.
Yo, fire not effective versus Green Bull anyway. But like, whatever.
Bro, KCM2. Let's just keep pushing. Are you saying this Naruto is basically the Naruto who's fighting all the tailed beasts versus Obito? Is this the Naruto we're talking about?
I would assume so.
Yes.
Pre-war.
Yes.
It's not pre-war. It would be like the moment before he gets Sage's chakra.
Yes, that was right before.
I can end this real quick.
This is what was discussed. Did y'all not listen?
How do they get rid of the Jinchuriki powers from Obito. Naruto has a piece of all of their chakra. That's how he connects to each tailed beast and pulls them out of Obito.
And this was post Sage of Six Paths.
No,
That doesn't matter because
Yes,
Sam,
Oh my
yes,
God.
it is. I will
Sam,
tell you if I'm wrong.
it doesn't
What is
matter.
happening?
Yo,
Mute up.
Guys,
Mute up. Mute up.
Mute up.
Lex. What? At what point was what, bro? We need confirmation because
It was
I got
after.
50
Bro.
on it.
It was after, bro.
It was
I
after
admit that it was
the
after.
Obito.
Bro, y'all talking about Bijou?
So will he have whatever ability that they were just talking about?
He didn't cut the tree down until Madara took the tail beast after Obito.
Bucket for One Piece.
So it would have to be he dies or he gets all that. I'm double checking.
Yeah, he
because
died.
they making me second guess. I'm like checking now, bro.
This is what we need to check stuff for.
Sakura also held him alive the whole time. One of the best medical ninjas, and we trashing her, but whatever. It's whatever. Trashing my girl, man. Put some respect on their names.
I feel like we're doing a lot, but we all know who got the win.
Yeah, I would still say it's
Yeah,
Naruto,
that's
but
true. But for future matchups, I guess.
It's depending on like what powers he has and what he doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, is it still my turn?
Who's that, Blazer?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to wait for Larry to get confirmation on the timeline,
we can wait.
Wait.
I mean, if he does have it, then it's easy. It's Naruto, no diff. But if it's like pre, I still think he has the tools. He has Sage Mode. He has his summons, and with his summons, he can also like combine their jutsu or whatever that we saw with the frogs. That they can like do the oil pistol with the fire, which I would think would be more effective than just normal fire jutsu, which I would think would work against his wood. And we have seen him fight off against the Great Forest Emergent, even though it did take a lot. But with the Sage Mode, I do think it would still be upper hand for Naruto in the end.
He ain't have it.
He ain't have it. All right, so it's been determined. It's pre whatever mode y'all are talking about with the black balls. He ain't got it. Appreciate the take, Blazer, and for starting us on this whole rigmarole of an argument.
We just got to make sure.
I'm sure.
We is sure now. We is sure. All right, we'll move on to Mega Kirby. What's up, Mega? Lose Mega?
Oh shoot, sorry.
Yeah, you were like jumped up for whatever reason, so I called on you, but now you're back down.
That's because I was setting up something with my camera.
If you want me to wait, I can wait.
The queue.
Yeah.
Well, okay, I am ready. I just don't want to skip the queue.
Yeah, well, stay where you are. We'll go in order. We'll go in order. All right, we move on to Konal. What's up, Konal?
Doing grand. Well, this is complete low diff. Naruto completely destroys Green Bull because I think a lot of people forget Naruto can clone himself 2,000 times at that point before even the Sage Chakra, and he has Rasen Shuriken. So just imagine 2,000 Narutos with Rasen Shurikens just barbarating Green Bull, and I don't think Green Bull's getting out of that. So that's a low diff. Naruto for the one.
Appreciate the take, Konal. We'll move on. Hello, I'm Monkey D. Luffy. What's up, Monkey?
Oh, I'm right here. All right. I picked that name because Larry asked for it in your last episode. For your, I believe your chapter, one of the chapters, I think you asked for it. But I'm going to have to go. I'm a big Naruto fan, but I'm going to have to go with Green Bull just because, number one, I'm just going to assume that Green Bull is awakened because if we got Kaku awakened, I can't see an Admiral not being awakened, but even unawakened, that's too much wood for Naruto. I mean, pause. That's a lot of, like, that's a lot. That's a lot. And just, you know, listen, I've heard y'all way too many times. This is my first time on here. I've heard y'all way too many times as those puns. So. But yeah, man, it's just too much wood jutsu One Piece version for Naruto, and just for Sage Mode and the techniques he have, I don't think it's enough. I think it's just too much for the frogs. He can create 2,000 of them, but Green Bull is just gonna keep spawning and spawning and spawning and spawning, and this is tough to really talk about because everything I say is gonna be a pause. Like he's gonna absorb.
Hello.
Absorbing chakra.
That's time. So
Yeah,
you said Green Bull, what diff?
Green Bull, high diff, because Naruto's gonna try to talk him out of it. So.
All right, appreciate the take, man. We'll move on to Crazy 𝘂𝐿.
What's up? Larry, in short, Larry was completely right. We're giving him the same things to Hashirama. What this is it's Sage Mode Naruto versus Green Bull, and Green Bull is honestly just a Hashirama plus minus the Sage Mode. And Naruto is doing nothing to Hashirama, so he's doing nothing to Green Bull. Oh, but he has 2,000 clones. That's doing nothing. Oh, Magma. He does not trying to any personal. He doesn't Magma. He doesn't have any of the other tailed beasts. This is KCM2, and when he immediately loses it because Green Bull is suppressing everything. He doesn't have all of Kurama's chakra either. It says all his chakra. It's mid diff at best. Or yeah, at best.
Appreciate the take.
Have me in the first half.
𝘂𝐿. Appreciate the take. Oh, and hello. I don't even see him on screen anymore. But if you can hear me, welcome to the DDT. I know you said this is your first time being here. So glad you're here, man. Appreciate you being here, man. Seriously, hope you're having a good time.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
We'll move on to Diamond Life. What's up, Diamond?
Yo, what's good? This is like a no-brainer. Naruto wins. Like, Naruto's talking about Jutsu so strong that he'll convince Green Bull to free the slaves and like. Nah, but I'm saying, if y'all remember during the war when Madara got reanimated, he let out like a wood tile jutsu that pretty much like looked like a forest engulfing the desert, and Naruto's clone out of Nine-Tails chakra managed to stop it. So like, and we all know that the clones aren't as strong as the original. And plus, like Naruto, like even though he's like a dumb character, he's smart at fighting. He'll send his clones to fight Green Bull to kind of like analyze how he fights. And since like chakra is like pretty much equivalent to Haki, but like Green Bull will get hit by a Rasengan, or like a Rasen Shuriken, and it will do serious damage. And
Diamond,
like
that's time.
Yeah, Naruto. I'll say high div because Green Bull is an admiral.
All right. Appreciate the take, Diamond. With that, Naruto is back in the lead. We move on to Fresh Straw Hat 07. What's up, Fresh?
Hey guys. Naruto. Easy Naruto. All he has to do really is just flex Kurama's chakra, and just like with Shanks, he's gonna get shook. And then Naruto's just gonna dominate from there. And he probably won't even use chakra mode with Kurama. He could probably use his Sage mode, which I think will probably be a little more effective, being that he has an attack that kind of similarly works to Rio, which is called the Frog Kumite, which when he hits, I guess he uses the force of the chakra of the nature chakra around him and still make contact with the opponent, taking damage, as we seen which we seen him do against Pain. So Naruto low diff.
All right. Appreciate the take, Fresh. We'll move on to 𝘂𝐿𝐴. What's up, 𝘂𝐿𝐴?
Hey man, you got quite a controversial matchup here. So I'll say I appreciate Larry for articulating his take so well in the beginning, because now I can piggyback basically. So essentially, I see it ending up with them throwing hands, basically hand to hand, at the end of their whole matchup, which I see as an extreme diff for Naruto. We've seen what a high-level admiral, how he trains and all of that, what they're capable of. I see the hand-to-hand going extreme diff for Naruto, and ultimately it ends with Green Bull winning Extreme Diff because he has way, way, way better drip. Thank you.
All right, I didn't see it going that way. I didn't think that was gonna be the reasoning, but appreciate the take, Goop. We'll move on.
Yo, I hate to be that guy. Can I change my vote real quick?
You're changing your vote?
Yeah, I thought about it a little bit. I ate 2 corn dogs and I really sat down on me.
You were Naruto, if I remember correctly.
Yep. Yeah. I just think like he could hop between trees, but like then he could like use the roots to stab through the trees he's hopping on and then suck the energy out, which kind of like, I was like, hey.
Change to the right choice.
All right. Appreciate.
I just didn't want to seem biased, to be honest, too.
We'll move on to JD. What's up, JD?
What up, bro? All right, I'll be quick with it. If you guys are equating hockey with chakra, you got to imagine that the Rasengan and the Rasen Shurikens, they're basically just like hockey blasts that bust you from the inside like Ryo. So just imagine 1,000 clones throwing Rasengans at him, busting them on the inside. No pause. Naruto mid-diff.
Yo, this is a family stream. What,
What the heck are you saying?
No pause?
Yo, but what's happening?
The no pause was the most disrespect.
It's because Naruto's doing them like that, bro. No
that was almost
Vaseline.
as bad as back
Mid-diff.
shots, bro. That was almost as bad as
Please
back
don't
shots.
triple Ice Cube.
Yo, he tripled
Nah,
down.
but seriously though, you have to imagine that it works like Rio. Luffy was busting up Kaido with Rio, so I can imagine, you know what I mean? Green Bull, he ate a baby blast breath and dissipated. So imagine like these strong hockey Rasengans, Rasen Shurikens, just obliterating them. I got a mid-diff.
All right.
Blowing his back out is crazy.
Ties it back up 6-6. We'll move on. The Purple Turd. What's up, Purple? Perp, you there? Perp, going once.
Hello.
We can hear you, man. What's up?
Yeah, bro. First of all, how did Green Bull get this reward? Is just insane to me. I know Larry made a good point, like the drain of energy, but the drain of energy is not like an instant you can do it. Like nowadays, it takes 1 instant to make the shit.
Perp, I'm not gonna lie. I can't hear what you're saying. You're coming
Try to
in
move
really
your hand away
mumbled.
from your mic.
You gotta get
Now, you can hear it now?
a little better, yeah.
Yeah, so I was thinking like Larry made a good point. But that thing is not instant. It takes its time. It's stuff like yo, I'm doing this, it takes time. But in the meanwhile, people were hitting with the BG, which is like atomic bomb for the hockey, and Green Bull is like green toast. It's like avocado toast. So why don't seasons win it? But yeah, Larry made very possible points. Sorry for that. And yeah, that's how it's so high tech.
I'm gonna be real. I ain't hear anything you said, but it sounded like you said Naruto got it.
What diff?
High diff. You hear me now?
Yeah. All right. Naruto high diff. Sorry, Purple, but all right. Appreciate the take, man. We move on to Nick Quavo. Quavo, I'm gonna need a convincing argument from you, bro, if you want me to count your vote. But go ahead.
I'm actually short on time. I actually got to run. So I'm going to just be quick. I got Green Bull, Extreme High Def.
Convincing enough. All right. We'll count it. Listen, man, short on time. I can't hold him for that. Appreciate the take, Quavo. We move on to Necro.
Oh, what's good, Sam? What's up? Yeah, so I got this is a hard one. I don't think about it because I'm glad y'all nerfed Naruto. So glad. I'm gonna say I got Naruto only because I gotta go back to what Kono said about like the massive amounts of AoE that Naruto has. It's just astronomical. I do think the battle will come down to endurance, but I might have to go with Naruto here depending on if he can maintain his chakra, which he should have like almost an endless pool at this point. So I'm gonna go Naruto. I'm gonna go Naruto extreme diff, but I wouldn't be mad if people say Green Bull won. That's my take.
All right. Appreciate the take, Necro. We'll move on to Mega Kirby. What's up, Mega?
What's up? So first thing, Jarhead, they're toads, not frogs. They get really pissed off when people call them frogs. Secondly, if Don Shinjao got Conqueror's Haki, I think Naruto has it. Now, for my point, anyone that has listened to all the deep knows that when we debate in this tournament, none of us are immune to bias. We're human, but while we can try to leave it at the door, it's impossible when certain matchups pop up. I say this because here's where my bias is going to show. Take note for the record. I don't care if the opponent is Usopp or Konohamaru. I will never vote for an admiral to win a fight. So I got Naruto no dip. Plus, I just don't see Green Bull surviving this attack.
What's the admiral hate for?
Dog, I've been pissed off at the admirals ever since pre-time skip because their BS Logia abilities just keep no different than Straw Hats. I know
Some
we now
of them are
know
Japanese torn toads.
Look, we now know that they're strong as hell. Like, they have all these hockey feats. I understand that. Battleship bags, like, it boosted the admirals up, in my opinion. But I don't care. I hated the fact that they were just immune to every goddamn attack.
Yo, he done said about 5 cuss words, bro. Ain't no way you letting all that slide.
He said damn.
Damn it, it's not a curse.
Damn is not a curse,
Nah,
bro.
bro.
Can't even
So I
hear
can say
it.
so I can say damn 10 times, bro.
I mean, Kirby was tweaking a little bit, but you can say damn.
Alright, bro.
I didn't know damn was considered a curse.
Don't abuse your power, Toby. Right, Kirby. I hope that made you feel better about,
Hey, Seb,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm going to switch my vote. I'm going to switch my vote to Naruto because I just realized Naruto is not taking care of the 4 Ninja Alliance and using his chakra for everyone. And he's not going to get tired like he did when he spammed that was it, barrage, right? He did like a barrage against Madara, which was one clone. Yeah. And that's a lot
He
of
gave them
Naruto, man.
Ninetales chakra.
Yeah, and then can you imagine all of them? All of
He
them
don't
with
get
that
Ninetales chakra in this fight.
He does.
He does,
Yeah, he does.
He just
Oh,
doesn't
good.
have
He doesn't get Sage of Six Paths.
He just doesn't get the
I'm
he
not
doesn't
for
get the
rebuttal.
black
That's not rebuttal.
orb
My
thing.
bad.
Listen, this is just me changing my vote and why. That's it.
We will
My
move
bad.
on. That's Barnes. What's up, Barnes?
Yo, Larry made this so much fun with that point, bro. I thought it was gonna be such a sweep. But to address his point, and I can't believe nobody said this, Larry's right about Hashirama suppressing the Ninetales chakra. But even just with Sage Mode, Naruto's a perfect Sage. The whole premise of Sage Mode is that you can absorb nature energy infinitely to keep your chakra up. Green Bull is literally nature energy. Naruto's never gonna run out of chakra in this fight. Hey, yo, Larry, look at me, bro. What are we doing?
Look at him, man.
I feel like I took a dub here. He's never gonna run out of energy for this fight.
That's why I changed it. That's why I changed it, man.
He's
I'm gonna
smirking
change it.
heavy, bro.
I
Yo, but Barnes,
man.
the argument could be made that Greenville might never run out of energy if he just keeps absorbing the Nine-Tailed Fox chakra. What's up?
but the Nine-Tailed Fox
Larry?
chakra has a- oh, you think
What's
he's gonna go
up?
in a cycle?
It's
You
like
think
he's
he's gonna go in
getting
a
hit with
cycle?
hockey punches every single time, though. So
One Admirals can fight for days.
Steal away the Naruto. Steal away the Nine-Tailed chakra.
That's exactly why I say ultimately
Oh,
end
God.
in hand to hand.
Even so, I do think Green Bull's gonna win. Even in the case, because all I think Green Bull's gonna do is he's gonna pull Taka no Jutsu on Naruto. All Green Bull really has to do is turn himself into the swing that Naruto used to ride on in his flashback, and immediately he'll just talk. I don't know how it's gonna happen. He's gonna talk Naruto.
Yo,
That was rude.
Barnes, what are we talking
You show
about?
Naruto that swing, it's a wrap.
That hurt my heart. That hurt my heart.
Oh my god.
Oh my
I
God.
appreciate the
you said
take,
that.
Barnes. I miss the
Hey, bro,
ridiculousness, bro.
It's Green Bull. Low diff. Just show him the swing. Taka no Jutsu always works. Happened to Nagato, happened to Obito.
We will move on to shake that hole.
Yo, homie said Naruto would transform into something for Green to ride on, I was like, wow, oh my god, this guy. Anyways, but, I do agree. I appreciate Larry. I was dying. Yo, anyways, I appreciate Larry's take. Because initially, was that me? My bad if I echo. But initially,
Purple's mic is muted.
okay. Yeah, initially I was gonna say Seb. I see why you say Larry has terrible takes, but then it gave me some thought. It's food for thought. And then looking at the chat, I see many people in the chat, or multiple times, they said that absorbing nature, or what Hashirama does and what Green Bull does is different, but at the same time, it's very similar. I don't know if people in the chat really, play sports and whatnot, but I used to wrestle. You just wrestle for 2-3 minute rounds. Oh no, 2 minute rounds, 6 minutes. Point is fatigue. You losing all that moisture from your body. What can you do? So Green Bull absorbs all the energy or the nature, like all the life forms and the surroundings. What Sage Mode, nature energy can now to really absorb. So that's just food for thought. I'm willing to be swayed, but because of the premise, I think Green Bull will win. I'll give Green Bull Extreme Diff because it's Naruto. Extreme Diff is Naruto, yeah. But no. Yeah, Green Bull, Extreme Diff, correction, because he's fighting Naruto. There we go.
All right, Shake. Appreciate the take. We'll move on. Shin, you said you like to go last, so here's your time, man. Shin, if you're talking, you're muted.
Hello. All right, hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna be honest. You can start my timer. This is a really it's really tough because I think the Rasen Shuriken that Naruto throws, it cuts cells, right? So like that cuts plant cells as well. But like Green Bull can infinitely regenerate. So it's like and plus the wood release is like draining chakra, right? I don't really remember much from Naruto, but wood release drains chakra, still in Nine Tails mode, and he got an infinite amount of it. Hearsay. Not only that, it's fireproof and like what other elemental proof? I'm gonna have to go with Green Bull on this one. Plus he's hockey. Like he has hockey. And yes, Naruto has chakra and shit.
Language
but oh, my bad. I'm tweaking. I'm sorry. Yeah, but it's definitely Green Bull. The wood release is just too OP. He can basically do the Hashirama 1000 thing over and over again.
All right. Appreciate the take, Shin. It's a close matchup so far, 10-9. I love to see it. Toby, do the thing. Let's get another group in here. But I appreciate y'all all being here. We're gonna probably we'll have to close out with this matchup. But
you know what nobody hasn't said yet is that if Green Bull does awaken, right, and he just throws up a bunch of trees, each one of those trees actually drains.
You guys are long. That was long.
So, do 20,000 clones, bro.
Listen, man.
It's
an interesting matchup. I'll say that. Definitely an interesting matchup.
It shouldn't be, bro.
You guys have to tell us what
I
you
need
did.
the names of the people that voted for Green Bull. That's
Yo,
just crazy.
All right, so listen, mute up, everybody. I need to
How did you give Green Bull? Did you make Green Bull a god?
Mute up, Freeboard. Damn. I gotta preface this with: we did limit Naruto. Obviously, there's no Boruto versions of Naruto, no Baryon mode or whatever it's called, and he will not have access to the 6 Sage Path Black Orbs things that he had towards the end of Shippuden. That was a temporary power-up that he has not utilized again since, to my knowledge, to Larry's knowledge or whatever. I don't know. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I do not know. All I know is that is the version of Naruto we are using. It is before he got that specific temporary power. So, with that in mind, the score is 10-9. Naruto is ahead. and I'll be taking each of y'all's votes on a 1-minute discussion. Now, we got what diff and why. And we'll start with Reborn.
I missed a whole lot of things. But you said, is it before war?
Oh my
No,
God, Reborn, I'm
after war.
skipping you, bro. You skipped.
Come on, man.
You was getting skipped, bro. If you can't pay attention when I break the rules down, you lose your place, bro. I don't care. Ayo, it's on you.
Okay. At first, before all of the nothing of Naruto, I was gonna come in here and troll and say Green Bull stabs him once and all the moisture runs out of his body and he dies. But now this is a good fight. I've still got Green Bull though. I've got Green Bull low mid diff. I'm gonna just say low because Admirals can't lose, obviously. Can solos everything. But Admirals can fight for days. I don't see Naruto hanging for days. He can have infinite chakra, cool, but his energy's gonna run out eventually. Like, he's a human. He's gonna get tired. And I'm hearing all of this. He's gonna summon 2000, what is it called? Shadow clones, 2000 Rising Shoguns. Bro's gonna blow up the planet. He's gonna kill himself. And after he does that, Green Bull's gonna recover from a single piece of ground left, and then he's gonna kill it. Hashtag no human rights Green Bull. Hashtag 𝗏𝐼 solo.
Yo, he finished in exactly a minute. Funny. But all right, Reborn. Appreciate the take, Ayo. Reborn. I will repeat this because apparently you wasn't paying attention, bro. All right. The limitation we've added to Naruto is that you can't use Baryon mode for any of the power-ups he's gotten in Boruto. And it is the version of him prior to gaining the 6 Paths Black Orbs temporary power-up, as Larry pointed it out to me. So that version of Naruto versus Green Bull. Who you got?
All right, okay.
What diff and why?
Okay. I mean, after all that, knowing Green Ball has regeneration and he's not fully, he has some resistance to fire.
Did he give his take? Did I miss it? Reborn, what's the diff, bro? And who'd you pick? I don't know who you picked. I think he's gone.
I think he said Green Bull, but I don't want to answer for
He only said like 5 words.
That's what I'm saying.
He said something about fire.
Reborn, are you still there? You good, bro?
You said Naruto loaded.
All right, we skipping Reborn again. Oh, he back. Let's go. Reborn, bro. What we doing, man? Who you got and what diff? Real quick. I quit, bro. I quit. No more Reborn, bro. Toby, get Reborn out of here, bro. Get him out of here, bro. All right, we will move on to Aramaki solo. I can't, bro. I hate y'all so much.
Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah, we can hear you, man. Welcome.
This is my first DDT. I've been a fan for like a year. Happy to be here.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Happy to have you.
My name says it. I have Green Bull mid diff. Nobody wanted to mention his Black Blade, but hey, that's a Mihawk and Ryuma feat. So, yeah, I have him mid diff.
All right. Appreciate the take, Aramaki solos, and I'm glad you made it to a DDT, man. Just quick question: is this your normal PFP and name, or did you switch it specifically for this tournament? For this?
No, this is my normal.
Okay, just checking to see where the biases lie for real. All right.
No bias here.
All right. Before we move on, we will. We did get 2 super chats. We got 5 from Sky Lance. It says, busy, just came to stop by and support y'all. Thanks TOPT for the consistent, amazing content. Always appreciate you guys. Seriously, thank you so much, Sky Lance. And then we got another 5 from Diamond Life. It says, Don't forget, Naruto has access to Biju Bomb, and it does equal or more damage to a blast breath from Kaido. I'd probably agree with that. I'd say probably even more. Yeah. All right, we'll move on to another OG legend of the DDT. My guy Iron Hockey. We got all the dudes out today.
Yeah, Wagwan, brother.
Wagwan, Iron. What's up, bro?
Yo, say Wagwan.
How's it going, man?
Larry Wagwan, I'm say I eat over this. I said before you give me the 1 minute, why the time are you so short, man? You every time he's like, you're supposed to start giving 2 seconds for talk, and it's only gonna be like what 2 sentences. You know what I'm saying? But
we had to shorten the time, bro. We was taking like 3-4 hours on these DDTs, bro. People got families.
I used to love those, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. You know? It was awesome. But anyways, so let me just give my take. That I believe Green Bull wins. You know, it's an admiral. Like you know, majority of people not really like that because it's Naruto. But me, I believe so. Like right now, if Naruto didn't have all of those infinite chakra and so on and so forth, I don't believe his power would be enough. You know what I'm saying? Sure, he has more chakra than Sasuke because Kakashi did say it, he has more chakra than them both combined. But I believe that, you know, Naruto gets a lot of help from Kuruma while he fights, you know what I'm saying? Including the Shadow Clone Jutsu. You know, including that. And I believe say it would hurt Aramaki. I definitely do believe that, but to the point it's a complete defeat, you know what I'm saying? Somebody said Naruto would use like Conqueror's Haki, like Shanks did to scare him away. Like Naruto is great and all, but that ain't happening. That is not happening. You know, to me that is like a Shanks only feat, you know, until we see somebody else replicate that. But yeah, to me I have Green Bull, IDIF, because it's Naruto same way, so I believe it would still be a difficult fight, you know what I'm saying? Oh, one more thing, Seb. I'm watching all the this is not part of the whole you know versus Green Bull and Armaki. This is just for you, but realize you lose a lot of weight in a bridge. I recommend that's good enough. That's good enough. That's good. That's good. That's good. Because
Iron, bro.
For some reason I was watching like some of the earlier episodes of that One Piece talk, and I'm not gonna lie, bro, you did look beefy at them time, you know. Yeah. I don't know if I did pause or anything.
Oh man,
but
I'm good.
Say yeah, work and I grind, you know what I'm saying?
Just life, bro. Life has happened, but I lost a little bit of weight, just a little. They said I'm like Steve Urkel when he took the glasses off. I'm Stephon now.
Damn.
Yeah, I feel like our audience is too young even.
I know who that is, but yeah.
But thank you, Iron, and glad to have you here, bro. It's always I always get happy when I see Iron's name pop up, man. Seriously, one of the OGs.
So yeah, but great channel as always, man, and I will continue to watch that One Piece talk. You know, it's my favorite One Piece talk YouTube channel other than King of Lightning, you know, because that dude is kind of wild, you know. But yeah. You know, so you look similar to King of Lightning, though. So.
Oh my god, yo, that was the old nickname, 𝑄KOL or whatever it was, bro. 𝑄KOL. That's terrible, man. I don't think I look like that dude at all, personally.
Yeah, man. Try on the glasses, maybe you will.
All right, Iron.
All right, later, man.
See you, bro.
It's good talk.
We will move on to 𝐸.
All right. I don't think I gotta explain Naruto's abilities. I think everyone pretty much knows what he can do. So I'm gonna be saying why Green Bull won't win. So Green Bull, I feel like his absorb ability is more like of a nutrients thing. Like he absorbs like nutrients out of people, not really like chakra. Like, would you say he can like absorb haki? I don't think so. So I don't think he'll be able to control or absorb chakra. And then also, Kurama kind of has like chakra absorption, like resistance against it, because a lot of times when Kurama is about to get his chakra absorbed, a lot of the people say like, "Oh my gosh, the chakra is so strong, it's so like horrifying," and then they stop absorbing it because it's too much to handle. And Green Bull, he's like so feetless. I can't believe like the Green Bull meat riding over here, the wanking of Green Bull, bro. So I say Naruto like because of the form KCM2 before the six path powers, I would say like mid diff, but if it's after that, it's like neg. He negs him, bro.
All right. Appreciate the take, Eli. Before we go to Ralph, we did get a $10 super chat from Jacob Gilbert. It says, "Yo, Seb and Larry, thank y'all for the support and care when my fiance was shipped out for military. Y'all are so kind and amazing people, and I wasn't giving a backhand compliment, Larry. It came out wrong." I hope you heard that, bro. But yeah, man, hope everything's good with you, Jacob. And I hope everything's hope she's safe over there, man.
Damn.
Seriously. We'll move on to Shelf Ralph. What's up, Ralph?
All right, so I'm bothered by the fact that I don't know if anybody said this in the previous rounds, but I'm bothered at the fact that nobody brought up that Naruto knows more than one elemental. He knows all five, if I'm not mistaken. Green Bull, Earth, Lightning. Doesn't Lightning meet Earth? Why are we overlooking that? Why are we not? Also, why are we overlooking him being a sage and him being able to operate differently under the sage mode? I mean, are we really just gonna overlook all of the explanations to every single thing that he has garnered on his own merit? Might I add, little help, but it was mostly him who garnered all of his feats, all of his abilities, all of everything he's done. Put main character aside and plot armor aside, he's whooping Green Bull like there's no tomorrow. The man couldn't handle king and queen after getting their butts kicked. He had a hard time with them. Are we serious?
Huh?
Naruto, low diff. Please put some respect on this man's work ethic.
All right. Appreciate the take, Ralph. Some Naruto fandom here. I'm not a huge Naruto guy, but I think he's getting downplayed a little bit here. A little bit. We move on to Bulldozer.
To be fair, I hate Naruto.
Yo, me too.
Evening, everyone.
How's it
Hello,
going, Bull?
Seb. Good. Hello, mods. Hello, everyone else. Hey, bro. I don't care if Green Bull is basically the goddamn Lorax, man. I don't care if this man speaks to the trees. I got Green Bull made this. That man is going to like use those vines and just like wait, how do I want to say weird like take drain Naruto. I'll say yeah. So Green Bull mid diff, and even if Naruto can like destroy his body, that man going to just like come back as a seed. Man. I got Green Bull mid diff. So yeah, I got the Lorax and Green Bull over Naruto.
I appreciate the take, Joseph. We'll move on to Blackleg.
This hurts to see. My goal has been brought down to Green Bull's level. I don't know why we do that. So he doesn't have six paths. He doesn't have. Does he have Kurama at least?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, the thing is, I feel like we're just assuming that just Green Bull absorbs Naruto and that's it. That's the fight because Naruto has multiple releases, multiple chakra releases. He's extremely strong. His chakra reserves are, I think, one of the highest in the show. It's been shown throughout the whole series. He has shadow clones. He has jutsus that can destroy at the molecular level, like the Rasen Shuriken and stuff. And I'm pretty sure he can span them because of the KCM 1 or 2, one of those. Yeah, I'm not.
Blackleg, that's time. Who you got?
I got Naruto low mid diff. I'm confused with the Green Bull hype.
All right. Appreciate the take, bro. We move on to King Kai. What's up, Kai?
I'm gonna finish what Leg was just saying. You said it was KCM2 that can spam the. In Naruto's third Genkai is lava release, meaning you can just spam lava Rasen shurikens.
Larry's brushing his teeth, but he got that after the.
He got that after.
He got that from the Six Paths power up.
Are we saying that like a Rasengan, since it's like a chakra ball, could that be like
It's like a giant hockey ball.
Then just a Bijou ball beats Green Bull easily. I mean, we saw. I know. Kirby was playing the what was it? The Storm, the Super. That's no different. Green Bull. I'm picking Naruto no diff.
All right, Naruto back in the lead. Appreciate the take, Kai. We'll move on to Manny. What's up, Manny?
Yo. All right, let's see what we got. All right. See, now that you say he don't got 6 age, it just changed my whole outlook on things. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I still got Naruto. Sorry. I don't think Green Bull got what it takes to beat Naruto, because he still has Kurama, so he's going to have control of him. Does he have full cloak?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Naruto wins. Oh yeah, for sure. I gotta like mid-diff, high being respectful.
All right. Appreciate the take, man. We'll move on. Master Jake. What's up, Jake?
What's up, guys? And thank you for the kind words. And I'm glad my message got through. That's me, Jacob Gilbert, on the thing. But I actually got a letter, so she's actually making a great name for herself today.
Hey, that's what I'm talking
But I
about.
appreciate the love from you guys. Really helped. I think this, honestly, Larry's take made this one a lot more fun in a lot of people's heads. And it made it a lot fun because I had to think about it. I'm going to go with Green Bull. We don't know if he can actually be killed with his reincarnation into a different plant. Unless Naruto's scorched earth in the entire environment, he could be reborn. So that's all I got to say.
All right. Appreciate the take, Jake. And again, I hope everything's going great with her over there, man.
Same, man.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
We'll move on to Mick Dianos. What's up, Mick?
Hey, what's up, guys? All right, so we need to set the record straight here because this is out of control. This is out of pocket. These Green Bull supporters, I don't know what to tell y'all. The wind shuriken destroys things on a molecular level. So regardless of like if he can like come back from a seed, like that doesn't matter. Like there's nothing left of him. And we're talking like it's not just a standard wind Rasengan shuriken. It's the Bijou bomb wind release shuriken. Like this is the equivalent of a nuclear bomb. Like there's nowhere Green Bull can run. There's nothing he can do about it. He's getting packed up. This is low diff. Like yeah, this is mismatch if you're asking me.
All right. Appreciate the take, Mick. We'll move on to Swift Gigs. What's up, Swift?
What's good? What's good? All right. I kind of like the nerfs. It does make it interesting. But, I mean, the show's called Naruto. Like, come on, man. Like, what are we doing here? Like, the show is called Naruto. It's not called Green Bull. That's for damn sure. So, sorry. At the end of the day, we know Naruto got too much in his bag. He got way too much. Green Bull don't have much. Naruto low diff.
All right. Appreciate the take. Gigs, Naruto's starting to pull away late. Can he clutch? We move on to PF Land or P Plan. I really don't even know how to pronounce it. Sorry.
It's P Plan.
P Plan.
Also, just want to start saying this is my first DDT. Never watched any of them, but thanks for being so welcoming and putting me in. Yeah, that nerf actually changed my outlook a little bit too. But dude, Sage mode alone makes him basically gives him observation hockey. It makes him be able to perceive things way faster. So KCM2 is able to spam chakra at an unbelievable level. So he's throwing with like maybe like 100 shadow clones. He's throwing wind shurikens at him. I don't care if he can regenerate Green Ball as much as he wants, but like he's getting put down. I have Naruto low diff, but I'll say mid diff to be polite.
All right, appreciate the take, Evelyn. All right, did everybody go? I think it's on me now.
Wait, okay, I fixed my stuff.
Oh, did you, Reborn? Did you really?
Well, I'm on my brick phone, man. It's so bad. Okay. All I want to say is that someone said Biju Bomb is similar to Kaido's Boro and we know that Green Ball took a Boro from Momonosuke and he came back from it. I mean, I'm just saying, like, he has the ability to come back off the fight, but I'm still saying Naruto high diff because he's got that plot armor, man. They're gonna give him whatever.
There's no plot armor in the DDT, bro.
Also, okay, I'll check, but still, and we don't even know like the extent of Haramaki, but we know he's got some mad feats that he's about to pull out in that fight. But it's still Naruto high diff.
I got a question.
What's up, Iron?
Doesn't Naruto need time to load up this Rasen Shuriken? Because that takes a lot. I mean, I remember he had to use Shadow Clone just in order to use it.
Never mind. Green Ball high diff.
No, doesn't he
No, he can.
In KCM2, he can do it.
He can do it almost immediately.
Reborn, I need a solidified. Hold on, no, Reborn. I need a solidified pick, bro.
Does it? No, he does it. He need before KCM, he needed like 3 clones, but after that, he just does it because he has like his own chakra hands. He does it like immediately. He doesn't need to like make clones or anything.
I mean, is Aramaki gonna allow that nigga to do it so fast? I mean,
no N-words, bro. No N-words, bro.
No N-words? My bad. My bad.
Oh, bro, chill. This family friendly.
About to get their 4th flag. It's gonna be their 4th flag in a week.
I did not know. I apologize. I did not know.
Yeah, we gotta go. You're in the show. We gotta go sex talk.
Oh man,
it's a family
show.
It's okay. It's okay, Iron. It's alright.
Yeah, that was just the only point that Naruto needed a little time to, do his Rasen Shuriken, but
the point is wrong, bro. I'm sorry. It's just wrong, bro.
Toby, don't be coming at Iron like that, bro.
What? Hey. Yo, bro. It could have been you, bro. I'm still saying you're wrong, bro. I'm sorry.
We all friends.
Alright.
Yeah, Green Ball high diff.
Are you switching, Reborn? Jesus, bro.
Yes. All I'm saying is that the Green Ball has that fire resistance to a level, not just instant win.
Give my take. I do want to thank Larry for the one, the limitation, and 2, the take about just what Green Bull is capable of and how he can utilize his wood style abilities to mirror and mimic Hashirama's. I don't know if any of y'all know me. I'm not a huge Naruto fan overall, but Hashirama is one of my favorite characters in any series of all time. I think he's the GOAT of Naruto personally. I don't care what Naruto has done to this point after I was watching. Nothing he's doing matters to me. Hashirama is the GOAT. Overall, I do think ACM2 or whatever mode y'all call it, I did watch pretty deep into the Naruto Ninja War arc. And I saw what Naruto's capable of doing. And some of y'all brought up some very key points. Namely Ralph, namely Barnes, namely, I forgot the other person's name, I apologize. But essentially, Naruto was being nerfed in his showing at the war because he was actively using his clones and abilities at all times to protect dozens and thousands of other ninjas at the time. In a fight fight with Green Bull where it's just him and Green Bull, he's not gonna have to do. So all of his chakra capabilities that he's gonna be utilizing would be going in a direct conflict with Green Bull. That's just a different situation, a different vibe. With that said, Green Bull does have regenerative abilities. He does have wood style techniques that can seemingly be used in the same way that Hashirama is doing them and seal some chakra. But Barnes brought up the Sage Mode. It was something I was going to bring up. I was hoping nobody brought it up. The Sage Mode does feed off of the chakra, the nature of like its natural elements and stuff, energy. I don't know how that works exactly because I don't think it boosted him in that moment when Madara was using the wood style form. You know what I mean?
No, he has to sit down and gather chocolate.
The thing is, he can utilize his clones to fight Green Bull while one of them does that. So it's not that something he can't do. And in that case, basically they're just going to be in a cycle where they're continuously either draining each other or bumping each other. Pause. But something that I did want to bring up is that you guys compared Boroblast to like the Biju bombs. The slight difference is Blast Breath is a fire-based just attack that Kaido's using that seemingly doesn't have hockey attached to it. While in the versus equalization, Rasen Shuriken is basically a giant hockey ball that is going to be attacking Green Bull and being utilized in a much different way than Blast Breath would. So, while yes, Green Bull was able to easily regenerate from a Blast Breath from Momonosuke, which obviously probably isn't as strong as the Kaido one in the first place, if Naruto is using a Biju Bomb or a Rasen Shuriken or a Dama Rasengan, etc., those are specifically giant hockey attacks he's utilizing to hit Green Bull with, which would be more effective than a Blast Breath would be. So, with that all said, I just think Naruto has too much in his bag for Green Bull to survive. As interesting as the fight could be, based off Larry's parameters. And overall, I was probably always going Naruto because I don't like limiting characters. And we had to do that just to make this a matchup.
Wait, why did you have to do Naruto versus Aramaki? Was it like we could have
did other matchups. We were curating the fights, and we thought this would be interesting because of the parameters of what wood style jutsus are able to do in Naruto. You know, obviously 15 people thought, whether some are trolling or whatever, thought based off of the parameters that Green Bull could still win or would win. So I think we made it interesting. We wanted the fight to be interesting versus like,
you guys are doing
Naruto is just
well
super brolic. Yeah. Naruto's capable of all this stuff. He's the main character. He wipes. We didn't want to have one of those situations happen. And so I appreciate all the takes today, guys. We are going to jump and get out of here, but I want to say thank y'all for stopping by. Thank y'all for giving. This is a very interesting DDT. I think we had the closest matchups throughout for so far with the Naruto versus One Piece brackets. Like, I think we had a bunch of really interesting conversations, a bunch of really close fights. Some of the ones prior were wipes. So hopefully that trend continues, but that's because of you guys. So I appreciate y'all being able to think outside the box and leave your biases at the door, except for a few of y'all. Some of y'all was very clearly still.
Lorax over Naruto, man.
I want to say Naruto and Sasuke still have their Sage Mode powers because Sasuke still has his eye, which he got from the Sage Mode.
Oh, yo, Larry was trying to make it fair. We was trying to make it fair.
We gotta make it fair. You gotta make it fair.
Listen, y'all, we closing up.
Wait. Before you send us out, before you send me out, King versus Law. Seb, I need your take. And
go on. Yeah.
Appreciate that, Toby. Argue a Reborn for like a full 6 hours about King versus Law. He still wants my take when I gave it to him already several times. Anyway, but yeah, that was fun. I thought it was really cool. I thought the parameters we put made it great. Hopefully, going forward, we have matchups just as close as these. I thought it was really interesting. I think
all the matchups we've had so far were super close. It's just a lot of diehard fans.
Yeah, man. Once you leave your bias at the door and you analyze the matchups, things can be great.
Like last week, 2 weeks ago, the last DDT. Yo,
that was super close. All those fights were super close. The fact that Katakuri got wiped against Gaara like that was crazy.
Gaara got wiped. Gaara got wiped.
That was the other way
Oh,
around.
yeah. Like,
But
that
either
match
way,
was
yeah.
super close, too. Like, all these matchups are literally just super close. That's why they're picked this way.
I'm trying to remember what the next matchups are. I don't remember what we'll announce it later. We'll announce it later. But all right, y'all. Nick or Toby, please post the link to the vote or survey for the MVP of the DDT. I think we had a lot of great candidates this week, really. A lot of really good arguments on both sides for each character that was here. So I honestly think, guys, think really hard about who you want to win that or who you think deserves to win that. I know I'm going to have to think about it, seriously. But I had a lot of fun. I really did. But that's it from us, guys. Hope y'all had fun. I'm Seb. That's Larry. These are the mods. And this is that One Piece talk. So like the stream if you haven't already. And hope you guys are having fun. And join us next week. Or I might be out of time, actually. But see y'all.